Okay, we are live. I am jacketless for the moment because it's warm enough where I don't need to have it on right now. So we're gonna see how that goes for the first hour or so. Let's get Cole on the horn, shall we? Let's see here. There's the brother.
Brother! It's been too long. Oh boy, the Metal Gear references have already started.
Liquids! Nay! Well, if George didn't upload that damn best playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2 video last night, I don't think we'd have them as fresh in our minds.
God damn it. Well, you just play Metal Gear already. I bought you the entire fucking collection and you haven't even touched it yet.
Yeah, I should. I should. One of these days. You sounded like you had terminal lumbago.
Oh!
Get up.
Oh boy, we're already making memes.
Well, we'll stop memeing and we'll get started in about 3 minutes. How's that sound?
Alright.
Hey SB, how's it going? What's the plan for today? Well, I have a quick pit stop that I need to make at the beginning of the stream to do something that just came up. Then we've already unlocked Weeping City of Mahak yesterday, but we didn't have enough time to do it, or if we did, I figured it would have taken too long to do, so we're going to be doing that. And then we're doing patch 4.2 after that, so that's the plan.
And while Jimmy's off doing his little errand, I'm writing. And camping in Diadem.
Lay gasp. Cole is actually writing. That bored, huh?
I'm looking forward to Mahak, but I'm DPSing it because...
I'm healing it. We're all gonna die.
What was I doing during fucking Void Arc? I can't remember what role I was.
You were the scholar.
No. Damn. That means I need to actually tank Dunscape, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, I could tank Dunscape if you don't want to. Especially if there's Void Scent in there, like my body's already ready for that because I'm on Dark Knight, so. Are my mechanics ready? I don't know, but, you know.
Ow.
SB's gonna be healing Dunscape. Okay, good to know.
Cool, I'm tanking.
Keep that in mind. Hello, Conker and Yugman. It's going good for us. How's it going for the both of you? What all did we do last stream? Mostly just unlocking stuff. I did my Goldsmith and Miner quests. We unlocked custom deliveries with Minago back at Ralgir's Reach. And we unlocked the Weeping City... Excuse me, good lord. The Weeping City of Mahak. But we did not do it because I figured... The last stream was about 2.5 hours long, a little bit over. And I figured at that point that would be too much to try to do it. I wasn't sure how long it would take us to do the dungeon and the cutscenes after. So I said, oh, we'll do it today. It's fine.
Really, the only thing y'all missed is me bitching for about 40 minutes straight.
Because Cole didn't want to level a Gatherer, and then he finally accepted that he had to level a Gatherer.
Can somebody just feed me about 6 million XP? Potato is hungry. Potato just wants to cook, but Potato cannot cook.
Oh boy.
I've come to the conclusion at this point that it's just like, you need to level like Botanist or Fisher, Botanist preferably, when you're leveling Culinarian. Like, you need to keep them basically dead even in levels, and I'm just like...
Well, thankfully you don't have to do Fisher, because I've got that already, so... So that's good. We have not done Weeping City yet, actually, Yugman. I have to take care of one quick errand in the game before we do Weeping City, but we'll be doing it today. Probably within the first, like, half an hour or so we'll start. As long as the errand doesn't take too long. Conker's continuing main story quest on 14. Nice. Good luck, Conker. Hopefully it all goes well for you. Get moving along a little bit at a time. So.
The one reason why I'm specifically power leveling Culinarian out of all of them and Botanist is that I want to get to high levels, so that way we won't be paying ludicrous amounts of money for high level food later in game.
And also because he wants to slot his materia for free.
This is correct.
Because that's
How is the new EX, Yugman?
learning party for the new AX fight, but you'll jump out when you unlock that. Okay, Yugman, I appreciate that. If you're deep into it, don't worry too much about it. But like, if there's an opportunity to jump out, I'll appreciate it if you did. So.
I've heard that you can get Diable class gear for 80 from there, but I'm not entirely sure.
It's weird, but
If it
you
is, I'm
appreciate
going to be
them putting
farming
it
that.
in. Yes, you can.
Damn. I really want to farm that for the one Gunbreaker level 80 weapon. I love that Gunblade so much.
Well, you'll be able to once we do Shadowbringers.
Yeah.
Oh, you get I-480 gear? Not sure what it looks like yet. Okay, gotcha. That's not too bad.
I-480, damn.
It's not too bad.
It's not bad at all.
Okay, I'm logging in.
I know a little bit about the new EX fight, specifically how you unlock it, but I haven't been spoiling myself. All I know is that on Reddit today I saw the new White Mage Relic weapon. It's a steak.
It's a steak?
It's a literal steak.
Is it a 2x4? And you just beat
No,
people
like
to
it's a
death?
branch you broke off a tree.
Oh.
It's hilarious.
Actually, there's a few White Mage weapons that are like that, but at least they look like that. But
I know, the memes are great though.
Mm.
Eventually you're just going to be wielding an evergreen tree as a White Mage staff.
It's better than wielding those ones with the face that moves on the top of it. Those things are spooky,
Okay.
man.
Spooky. Oh boy. Oh damn, I just realized it's Tuesday again, isn't it?
Yep,
I have a
reset
couple
day.
things I can do while you're off running your errand.
Well, that's good, because I do in fact have an errand to run today. I was going to be doing my Beast Tribe quests earlier today, but we have a bit of an emergency. I received a phone call on my link shell set that was specifically noted as, "Do not call this line unless the goblins start some shit up again." And I got a phone call on it earlier today. So we need to make a pit stop in Mordona so I can go talk with my informants before we can continue. So that's what we're going to go do. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, the Stream Edition. I will pet and feed Interceptor when we get here. It's just a bit of a hurry I need to be in. Because last time, we were going to go help the Sky Pirates in the Weeping City of Mahak, but they're going to have to wait because this might be actually some... I mean, I know that Diablos has the world in imminent peril, but... And this is actually... Is this a side... I guess it's a side quest, but it's like a prologue to something else that we're doing later, so...
Better known as Jimmy loves to just tease me for stuff. But never let me do anything whack.
Oh, we'll be doing it. Don't you worry about that. Once I load into Mordona. It's taking 7 years, but... There we go.
Our internet's having a bad day today because it took me a minute to load into.
I mean, it's fine. It's Mordona, so, like, I expect it to have a bit of a weird, funky loading time going on, but, you know. Okay, Interceptor, there you go. You're fed. You're petted. Let's go see my informant in here. Which one was the one
Also,
that had what I needed?
I would just like to make a point to the stream. I spent so long farming in Diadem to get Botanist leveled up, I deadass forgot to do my main scenario.
Ah.
I feel...
Well. It's okay. You're only a day behind then. Still get the stuff. And you have more Skyven gear than I do, to be fair, so you do not need to do less poetic grinding. Oh, you got Shinryu and Trial Roll that? Oh boy. Blonzong, what do you have for me today? Durstwites, huh?
Oh,
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I know Durstwites. Isn't he the lieutenant? Or something? Oh, he's in Coast del Sol. Okay, I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of Traykrat, that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, I know Vicekit. Yeah, I'm aware of who the Company of Heroes are. I guess I'll go check in on them then. So let's go see what they need. Because, like I said, that Blozung was the one that called me. And again, I told them not to call that line unless there was something going on with the goblins. So I guess this has something to do with the goblins. We're gonna go see. Let's see. He is right over here. There's Durstwight. So let's see if he says anything about this quest, or if it's just Vicekit. I appreciate it, Thirst Fights, but I'm technically on a job right now, so I kind of can't drink. Speaking of being on the job, I should probably get into the job that's appropriate for this. There we go. What's going on, Weisket? Long time no see. Well, they called me on a link shell that I had very specific instructions for, so he picked the right person.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, I
should just
remember
set my
Brave Flux. What?
Home point and foundation at this point.
Might not be a bad idea. We're kind of
Where is
running
it
all
still?
over the world for
Uganda.
the patch content, so... So she's in trouble with something. I shouldn't say what, but... Okay, I'll head to Brave Flox's long stop then. And see what it is that she needs. I'm just going to teleport to Vineport. I've got enough money to make that worth my while. I would normally just walk there, but... Again, trying to hurry. Gotta make sure this isn't what I think it is. Alright, Confucius, let's get over to Brave Flox's so we can help out with this.
This entire situation is much more hilarious if you consider it cutting back and forth between Jimmy doing his thing and Rory and Diadem harvesting a fucking tree.
I'm just like running around with like a chicken with my head chopped off trying to make sure this isn't what I think it is. Meanwhile, Rory's just over there like... Shk, 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 just scything a bunch of bushes. Okay, Brave Flox, what seems to be the problem? Sure, so what's the issue this time? Oh, not the Illuminati. Well, yeah, that is actually exactly what I was hoping it wouldn't be. They're trying to take your cheese recipe. Okay, now it's turned into, this is not what I thought it was going to be, but...
Cheese.
Okay. Well, we don't want you to be dead, Gobby, and the Illuminati being here is actually bad, so we should probably go work on that.
I should see which of those dyes sells the most on the board.
Are you saying one hand washes the other here, Brave Flox? Because I'll go do it. It's fine. I'll go in there. But we can go check it out. So Brave Flox's long stop hard mode is now accessible, but let's be fair, it's just the Illuminati in there, and we've dealt with them plenty of times before in the Dravanian hinterlands, so if I want to do this, I can do it myself. I was meaning to put on my cap there, but I pressed the wrong button. It's okay, though. So here's what we're going to do. We already did a minimum eye level one. I'm going to do Brave Flox's long stop hard mode solo. I think this is the last... what's it called? I think this is the last dungeon that we needed to unlock. I think I scrolled past it. Yeah, I did. I think this is the last level 50 dungeon that we needed to unlock in the game, too. So we'll see how this goes. Hey, Meteor, how's it going? Taking care of a quick errand, and then we're heading off to the Weeping City of Mahak after that, if you would like to join us. Drop some minion that used to sell for millions back in 2.0. Might still go for something. I will check the treasure chests then. See what I can find. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks like an Illuminati invention, alright. What's my volume at? Okay, it was higher than I thought.
Alright, Arvale, take me to my prison. I'm off to go work. Oh, God.
You're good farming at the moment. Alright, Meteor, sounds good. Okay, Brave Flox, I'm ready. Let's see what we can do. I'm even gonna hide so this works here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to sneak past everything. Brave Flox, if you run in a circle, it's going to blow you up. Stop it.
God damn it.
Oh, don't worry, Brave Flox, I'm good.
I'm
I'll figure it out.
I'm laughing way too hard internally at the moment.
Why is that?
Pulls up Spotify playlist, turns on music, expecting heavy metal. Nope.
Guess we're doing this the hard way then. I've already lost my stealth. I guess I need to practice a little on Ninja then, don't I? Well, it can prepare to open fire all at once. Can't catch me, Kappa! Too fast for you. Whoa, okay. Oh, dropped a tiny key. Let's see if this key fits into any of the slots here. I see a coeurl. Wow, that didn't even assassinate. Wow. My form is all kinds of off right now, but to be fair, I haven't done ninja stuff in a while. At least not in character. Okay. Let's see here. I might have missed a treasure chest in this jungle. I'll look in the thicket real quick. See if I can find anything. Aha!
Fuck my life. I haven't heard this song in so long.
We got here. High elixir. Okay. Well, if that was the minion, I didn't get it, but we'll keep tracking any treasure chests I come across, so. Okay. Oh, there's the commander. I was gonna say, I'm expecting the tank at the moment, but it might not be the tank.
They're goblins. Of course they have tanks.
Come here, you. No, we saw the tank right at the beginning of the dungeon, so. Oh, that's a sniper. Well, if I defeat the commander, the rank and file will scatter, so. Just like that. He was too slow for my trick attack window. Hey, dark light gloves. And cooking sherry. Alright, Brayflox, what do we got up here? Okay. Oh, okay, that's fine. Let me give them helping hand by letting you do all the work. I mean, to be fair, that's fine. I don't mind. Again, it's not like these guys are any threat at all at this point. Let's see. 2 more, huh? Okay. I will take a look. See, I think of this almost like a solo instance. I figured it would be an interesting idea to do it almost like a solo instance, basically. So.
You know, every time I come in here, I only have one thought on my mind.
What?
I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Why is that?
Because I'm only getting 3,000 XP per gather, and I get 5 gathers. So that's like 15,000 XP. But I'm starting to get to the point where I'm in the hundreds of thousands, and all I'm thinking in the back of my head is, how bad's it going to be once I get into the millions? There's gotta be a faster way to do this shit.
I don't know if there is. That's the trouble.
I even have the manual on and everything.
Grand Company turn-ins are worth a lot, but you can only do them once a day, so.
I should probably do.
That's
Well, it's not even
thing.
culinarian, it's botanist.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Where are you going, Brayflox? Take me to your well, not your leader, but, you know, the leader of the
Like,
other
I went
ones,
from, like,
so.
16 to 50 to 53 in one day on culinarian because of this whole thing, but it just seems like Diadem's just like...
Is there a sneak button? Let's see. Oh, I know there's a sneak button, but like a one where it's like Skyrim where you drop down on your knees, so. You get no experience for appraising stuff, at least as far as I know.
This is
I
correct.
think you only get experience for getting it out of, like, harvesting it from the ground, so.
That's correct. My issue with Diadem is that it's just like, oh hey,
Alright, come here,
go in
man.
this area and spend a long time gathering stuff. You get 3,000 XP per gather. You get an average of about 5 gathers. That's 15,000 XP for every node you find. Whereas crafters get XP from making the stuff and from turning it in. So I'm like, okay, Squeenix, you're power leveling my crafters, but not my gatherers. I appreciate the former, but why not both?
Man, I'm gonna have a lot of cooking sherry when I'm done with this. What the hell am I gonna do with all that? Hey, Cole, need cooking sherry for anything?
Not really.
Not at the moment. What we got here? Swift make something.
The song that I'm listening to, Jimmy, was in one of the
Oh,
trailers
Swift
for
make
one of the
check,
expansions for Warframe.
Yeah.
The entire expansion was about a bunch of robot villagers basically being forced to work for their entire lives, and the trailer song that you heard throughout the expansion was their song that they would sing while they were working. And that's what
okay.
came in the fucking Spotify playlist.
Okay. Well, you are working at the moment, so. All right,
There's
let's
one
see if
thing I
this
can
key
say
fits the
about
gate.
Warframe that I miss. It's the world building.
There we go.
Every single area felt alive.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Deep Jungle Torama. Well, I may suied. I don't know how good it went, but it's fine. Gave me Ninki, so that's good. You can try to shoot me, but it ain't gonna work. Bang. Come here, you. Alright, let's see.
I'm gonna go see how much XP these gathering leaves give after I finish my run and get to 35.
Okay.
If they give several 100,000 XP, I'm going to laugh my ass off.
I know the large scale leaves after level 50 give a hell of a lot. But, yeah, I would double check just to be sure. Did I miss a chest over here? It's possible. No, I did not. Okay. Well, let's see what the Illuminati have at the end of this tunnel for me, then. Just gonna preemptively do this. There we go. Stop blocks who? Oh dear God, what is this music? Brayflox came to play today, look at that sword.
If you like. I did at any rate. What do you mean by
Take 'em,
that? Like,
Brayflox.
you know where,
A leave kit. So like all the materials you need to turn in the leaves. Probably, if I had to guess. Okay, that's not good. Kind of a cheap shot there, don't you think? Well, you won't get those kinds of cheap shots with me. I'm gonna re-establish Hutan, I think, again. I know I just did it, but yeah, I only got 30 seconds left. I know that's plenty of time, but... Well, I think you should let the cheese recipe be for everyone. How do you feel about that? Where's it going? Come here, you. Oh, okay, I guess he can hit and run me. Great. I'll just wait here. You do your thing. Oh, okay. Bombs. Uh-huh. Good thing I have all these knives. Well, okay. Oh, okay, I got hit by one. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Never mind. We're good. Alright, come here. Not bad.
Alright, SP. That should help out a little.
Whee! Back. Another one bites the dust. Good job, me. I guess. Why does it feel like this was too easy? The world's not ready for our cheese recipe. Oh, God. Yeah, I have no idea, man. I thought this was going to be something worse, but even so, even as Illuminati, those guys were weak. Like, I've dealt with the ones in the hinterlands, and they were far stronger than that. Something don't feel right here. Oh well, it's probably nothing. Anyway, now that that diversion's out of the way, who the hell wants to go to Weeping City with me? Call come out of Diadem. Where do I want to go here?
Can I leave work, sir?
I think I want to go to Uxundu. I can repair stuff there. And it's fairly close to the objective markers, I think, so... Yugman will join and SP will join. Nice. we'll go do that.
I'll be out in a minute.
Okay.
I'm almost 35, so that's why I'm being belligerent.
Okay.
Also, I hate it when the
to
weather
repair
changes
anyway.
in Diadem and all the fucking sprites despawn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, we actually unlocked it last time, Yugman, and we got up to the point where it was unlocked and ready to go, but we said it probably would take too long to do it, so we called it a day before we would do it. But yeah, it's already unlocked, so... Let me finish this poll then. Okay, no problem. We're waiting on Cole anyway, so you're good. I will wait here. If you would like to join for Weeping City of Mahawk, once you have a chance, head over to multiplayer chat, and I will meet everybody over there. Cole, you can do so as well once you're done working.
Alright.
And then we will...
How the hell did you level a Gatherer, Jimmy?
How?
I've been at this for 2 days, I already ate it.
I did it a little every day. I only did 1 circle per day.
Maybe I'm just insane.
That's how I did it. I did it over the course of several days, but I only did 1 circle per day.
It's barely a level.
Took about 20 minutes per thing, so... No, 1 full circle around Diadem, like I said, it's like 20-25 minutes, but that got me like several levels per day, so... Just let me know once you're ready to go over to multiplayer, Cole, and I'll end the call and I'll go over there myself.
Really, I'm just sitting over here hoping the weather will change before Yugman finishes that pull.
Oh, okay.
I have fucking 3 charges of compressed ether and no sprites to shoot it at.
Yeah. Gotta get them
I
crystals.
hate it when it gets clear skies. Like, what the fuck, Squeenix? I just want my crystals.
Just gotta find a different place where the things spawn.
For those of you that don't know, the weather in Diadem just changes occasionally, and when it's fair skies, which it does quite often, there's no sprites on the map. You have to wait until it changes, I think.
Are you sure people don't just kill the sprites?
Well, I witnessed them straight up despawn on the island I was on last night.
Oh, okay.
I was in the midst of charging my fucking bazooka, and they just despawned.
Okay. Interesting. Just
Let it never be
taking
said
a
that
look
I
at my
am
notes
not.
again.
Let it never be said that I'm not a committed chef.
Well, you go to this length to make sure you get your stuff, you know.
All this to make ratatouille.
Don't think the sprites give everything except elemental shards. As far as you know, you don't need too many of those. Yes, that is true, but Cole wants to make sure that he has enough to never have to farm them again. And as far as I know, they're random, which ones they drop. So that's why he's killing sprites exclusively, because the other stuff gives some stuff, like that you could use for the grade 2 crafting for the Ishgard restoration, but all that stuff sells for pennies on the dollar on the board anyway. Like, you can barely get above the vendor price for them anymore, so... I'm not going to say it's not worth it, but...
I think my biggest issue with it is that if you're not high enough level, I don't think you can get it approved. I think you can only approve materials that are of your level.
No, I've approved stuff that's higher before.
Good to know.
You just don't get as many, so it doesn't... Like, if you get in multiples of 5, sometimes it doesn't approve, so... I don't know, man. I just went around in a circle and shot whatever I felt like, to be honest. Once per day.
Oh, hey, cool. The weather changed. Loads cannon with aggression.
Go see if those sprites are available again.
That's where I'm going. Just going to an island nobody else is going to.
Right.
Thankfully, you can just leave Diadem whenever you want.
Yep. Did you know you can use the return spell to get back to the home point?
No, I didn't.
Well, now you do.
But now I know.
It makes it a lot easier to get back to the home point in case you end up on a different island. I didn't use it too much because I usually just ended up making a circle and getting back there, but If you do a bunch of circles and then you're like halfway there and you're like, I don't feel like flying all the way there, just hit return. That's that Hawk Manor strategy.
Hawk Manor was so funny because of that. That was just the first time I ever thought, oh, hey, maybe your return spell works.
Like, great. You wouldn't even think of that unless somebody would tell you. I wonder how people originally figured that out. Like, way back when the game first came out. I guess so. Well, while I'm waiting, let me look at my notes and see what we've got left.
Strong united, working till we fall.
It does make me wonder how many people actually have the Rathlos quest unlocked, because we're going to be doing that after 4.2 is over. I hope enough people have it unlocked to where, like, because it's in trial roulette as far as I know. I just hope that enough people have it unlocked where they'll actually do it, because you don't get it if you boost, I don't think. So. Yugman's out. Okay, Cole, time to go.
How convenient. I'm returning to Diadem's entrance point now.
Okay, go into the multiplayer chat and then I'll pull you into streaming.
On it.
Okay. Ba-boom. And that goes for everybody else as well. If you want to join for Weeping City, go ahead to the multiplayer chat, and I will pull you in. SP is there already. Let's pull SP in. There's one.
Hello, I'm playing Black Mage again because it was really funny last time.
Okay, fair enough.
Do I need a different reason to play a job?
No, not particularly. Play whatever you want. I'm cool with it. Okay, cool.
I want to entertain myself as well as hopefully the audience.
Right, there you go. It was entertaining last time, so hey, if it works, really, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hi, Cole.
There's Cole.
Hello.
Cole, the relic caused problems, and I'm upset about it.
What are the problems?
Lots of them, but all of them are spoilers.
Oh. Okay. Well, need players for trials, you can DM you on Discord. Okay, Meteor, sounds good. I will let you know in the event that we need anybody. So, I'm honestly, the main one that I'm concerned about is one we won't be getting to until Shadowbringers in terms of having people actually there for the trial. And the one that I'm concerned about is the trial at the end of the Hildebrand Stormblood quest lines, because there's a trial at the end of it, and the likelihood of anyone on this server having it unlocked is low, because you have to do not only the Hildebrand quest from Realm Reborn, you also have to do the ones from Heaven's Ward and Stormblood to unlock it. And I'm like, how many people actually have that done?
A shocking number.
Yeah?
Honestly.
Really?
Yeah. The real question will be how many attempts will it take to clear it, because there are some mechanics that people don't understand.
Oh, okay.
And that usually when they're done wrong, they just kill like literally everyone. I've had a run where I was on Red Mage, and I was the only person of the 8 people. Only me survived. So I managed to quick raise a tank and a healer before he auto-attacked me to death.
Oh,
then the healer LB3'd and we cleared.
Oh, okay.
It was very tense and I was very upset.
Yeah, understandable. I'm just concerned because, like, I was just thinking, well, that's a lot of quests to go through to get that unlocked. I'm not sure how many people would actually do that, but apparently it's more than I thought.
Well, people really like Hildebrand stuff.
Yeah, true. Yugman is in multiplayer. Let's pull him in. There we
go.
Gang is all here. What's going on, Yugman?
Not a whole lot.
Cool.
And also for that Hildebrand stuff, you would be surprised how often you get that in Trials Roulette.
Really?
And it sucks every time.
Yeah, I've gotten it quite a couple of times.
Okay.
So I don't think that'll be too bad.
Okay. My fears were for nothing then.
I think you'll have a hard time getting into the Stormblood Alliance raids when you do those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because nobody likes them because they require, like, having a functioning nervous system. And that's
Fair
too much
enough.
to
There's
ask.
a mechanic that requires you to do math, and I just don't do it.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why I play
It's not that difficult. It's like second grade division.
Yeah, but I don't do the 24 mans to thing.
Oh, I need to put everybody in a party here.
It's literally like, what do you add to 5 to make the resulting number divisible by 3?
You see, that's 3 things to think about, and that's too much work.
It's 5 plus 1 equals 6. 6
I don't
divided
know.
by 3.
Oh, you guys are hilarious.
Oh my god! It's honestly, I feel like the only reason people ever had that much trouble with it, or should have had much trouble, is because it's not immediately clear how you do the cannon.
Oh, okay.
That's
Hmm.
rough.
Like I've seen a lot of it. Basically, it's like I said, you have your HP gets set to a single digit. You
Ooh.
use a cast that says divide by a number. You have to use circles on the ground to add to your HP to set it to a number that is divisible by his cast evenly.
Oh, okay. I think I see.
That, and it was also a problem where I was playing with a couple friends in voice chat. It's like, all right, pick the prime number, and my one friend's like, what the fuck is a prime number?
Me too.
only
Oh,
problem-
man.
Oh no, a prime number. 1 is not a prime number. That's the only thing I can do about it.
Yeah.
All right, let me switch over.
Gotta
to
get
a
on that.
class.
Gotta get on that
Are you
3 life,
tanking, Cole?
basically. life.
I'm tanking Dunscape. I am DPSing this.
Okay, that works. Get on your DPS so we can go in. I don't think I can queue with a gatherer. There we go.
I'll just beat them to death with my axe. I'll just
Yeah.
stop them.
Sufficient casters.
Yes, we do. Let's see. Alliance raids. Weeping City. I have Braithfloxes still highlighted. Hang on. Let me turn that off.
Turn off Spotify. Turn
I don't wanna
on
get
music.
Yeah, no, I did it solo because I was like, oh, it's fine. I've already killed a bunch of the Illuminati goblins on screen during Heaven's Ward, so I was like,
I've done it synced maybe once ever.
ah,
I don't think
okay.
any of them fixed.
Well, we are registered. I
no.
personally don't have anything else to do other than 4.2, so I mean, I don't know what to talk about. Anybody got any good jokes? I got nothing. You know, nothing that I say is funny.
Nothing comes to mind.
What did Cole say?
This game's economy. That's
Oh,
a good
God.
joke, right?
Yeah, I know. Unless it's day 1, I don't make money. Like day 1, I'll make a lot of money with like new patch content, but after that, it's literally nothing.
I actually realized, I said to Cole, well, you know, I've been saying basically, like, I made my fortune selling rocks. That's essentially how I mean, other than the loan that you gave me, Ugman, I essentially bought my house by selling rocks. I figured out why that is, though. It's because the rocks were being sold to people who had free companies. So essentially,
Yep.
free company profiteering is how I made my fortune. And I said, Cole, you need to find things that free companies need for airships, submersibles, or housing, and sell
Or
those.
Oh yeah,
Is the thing I've been told.
airship and submarine mats go for a lot, but a lot of the mats for that comes from the actual submarines themselves. Which
Yeah,
kinda sucks.
that is true. That
But
is
anything
true.
else, yeah, no, they definitely sell.
Yep.
I used to make my money off fire clusters back in 2.0. They used to sell for a lot. I don't
Oh,
know if
really?
they still do.
I'm trying to think of a
Huh.
good joke still.
Oh.
Hey, Jimmy,
Wow.
if you're looking to use your Skybuilder scripts on anything, the new dyes, the green ones, are still selling for like 100K.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I figured out what I can do with my my carved Kupo nuts as well. By the way, you can buy glass fiber, which is used
Yeah,
for some of the
I
glass
was about
stuff
to
for
say, those-
airships and submarines. So
Yeah, those, like back when that first came out, that was like the biggest moneymaker in the game. I think
have
that has
a-
ever existed.
yeah.
I have a great joke.
Oh, do you?
Ready?
Okay, go for it.
A man is washing his car with his son. The son asks, "Dad, can't you just use a sponge?"
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I see. I had to think about that one for a second. Oh man. It sounds like something that I would do with Rory there. I'd just pick her up and like slide her across the car window.
No.
Lalafells are for.
Hi, my name is Roy Pellegrin. I'm a living womp. Kidding me.
I don't know. I feel like she would do that to Jarek. I feel she's probably pretty strong. She could probably pick him up if she wanted.
She probably could. I mean, to be fair, she can probably pick me up, so.
Can it just be canon that in terms of raw physical strength, Rory is the strongest? Like she wins every wrestling contest.
I mean, I'd like to figure
Arm
that.
wrestling. I think
When
that's
Rory rescues you, she doesn't pull you. She doesn't pull you with magic. She just picks you up and fucking throws you.
She walks over and hurls you like Bowser to Mario. I mean, in my headcanon at the moment, Yugman's character in the game is basically the mysterious stranger from the Fallout series. Like, they just show up whenever we need help.
I like that one. I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Yes, exactly. We just need somebody who's like trying to investigate. Like, where'd that Berserker Black go? I just saw them.
The
Every
Berserker
time I
Black
do,
isn't their name; it's like a title. They're like a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
Oh
funny
my.
because my in-game name is a play on my real-life name, which is also basically like an MMO class and a color.
Oh my god.
I didn't realize this until I was like 15, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm a Power Ranger.
That's funny as hell.
What's
Oh
your
my god, I'm a Power Ranger.
What's your first name?
Hunter.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I get it now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
then my last name is also a color, so
I
it's
see.
like
Is your
Okay.
last name also Hunter? Like the anime?
Oh god.
no. My middle name is actually X.
Oh.
Close.
So it's-
For a split
So
second,
close.
I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then I was like, wait,
Oh no.
what are you talking about? What is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
But it adds a neat little naming convention because any character I can make can just be like a random class and then a color, and then it's just a play on my real name.
Right, there you go. Makes it easier, that's for sure.
Luca's name I invented based on what my tentative understanding of the Rothgar naming conventions was, which turned out to be totally wrong, so I had to change his last name.
Oh.
Jarek, I think I used the in-game generator and just picked some names that I liked.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Lindy was just invented based on Mikote naming conventions, but those were pretty well established for a while, so I didn't have too much trouble.
Right, those have been there since like A Realm Reborn, basically. So.
Yeah, her name was Lindy Red, with like an H, and that meant she was Lindy of the W tribe, daughter of Red Nun,
Okay,
I believe,
I
is
see.
how it would play out.
I see.
Gotta make a Rogadin with an incomprehensible name.
I don't even know. You have to come up with two random adjectives and mash them together.
Exactly.
My best friend is I forget which Rogan. I always mix up the two Rogan clans. She's the one. Her character's name is Raucous Ghost.
Oh,
That's probably the tan-skinned ones, I think, because they have like comprehensible names.
She's
hmm.
pretty dark skinned, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got like the darker skinned ones, and then the ones that are like greener colors.
And they have like, I don't even know, like Scandinavian, I think, naming conventions or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. I
They're
don't know, maybe.
similar. It's like Merlvid Blufenson means like daughter of something. Is like the sea daughter of something.
Okay.
I really like the effort they put into the naming conventions so they're consistent. I wish we knew what the naming conventions were for other places than just yours, though.
Now
Yeah.
the question is, can I hunt my elite mark in Ishgard, Kugane, and my allied sealed mark before we queue in? Let's find out.
I don't know.
I hope not, only because that will take a really long time.
Yeah, that would be longer than the average wait time, which would be a bit.
But,
I also really like Lalafell naming conventions where it's like the first name and then in like the second, the last.
yeah, I like the repetition and
Yeah,
how it's like different for gender.
Popo or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should change Rory's name to be around those naming conventions.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's pretty well
I'm not
established at this point. And
you could probably argue she's from another region.
yeah, I mean, and she's from Garlemald, like as we just said, so it's like
she could be like Biggs and Wedge. Those aren't their real names. They're pseudonyms they started using so that their families who are still under Garlemald's thumb wouldn't
get
caught.
hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. So she could probably do that. I think that is valid.
Although technically her name does follow the Lalafell naming conventions if you use her Garlean title, which is Rory Rem Pellegrin. So I
Sort
did my
of.
fucking
That's true.
research.
That
Sort
sounds
of,
like a
yeah.
Lalafell name.
Which it might be a male Lalafell name though. I'm not sure.
To be fair, originally when Cole designed the character, it was a male Olafel, so
Let me look up what the conventions were. there's like there's a rhyming scheme.
Yeah.
Is she a planeswalker or a Dunesfolk? Do you know?
I think she's Dunesfolk.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I could just
Male,
check. I'm stupid.
AAB.
Yeah, Dunesfolk.
Okay.
Okay.
I think she might have a male planesfolk name,
That
Well,
makes sense.
Oh,
which is where it's A, B, C, D. Rorigrin, Pelegrin. So she's named as a male planesfolk, like Alkazoka.
well.
This is fine.
Hey man, if it works.
You sent your mark to the south. Okay, you oversized T-Rex. Where are you?
Where's Skuonk?
She would have to be something like Rory to be a have a female Dunesfolk name. The hard names for me are here names because they're kind of just like shrug, human Englishish names, Anglican names.
Yeah,
I guess.
pretty much.
I imagine Highlander names are like a lot like
Highlander names are.
Rogan
Have a,
names. Or the,
I think Highlander names are different, are a little different, but I don't know exactly what they are. And also, I've never had a Highlander, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, same.
I had like a whole cast ensemble for my fan fiction that's kind of like done now. Where I had Luca Ivaro, who was an Elysian, Maria, who's here Midlander, Adnley, who was a Mikote keeper, a male Mikote keeper, and then I had Belindy for the Heavensward, along with a Midlander named Rebecca, and then I had Jarek and Stormblood along with Red Rowan.
Red Rowan is a
Rogadin.
Rogadin, yeah, I was gonna say.
I do like the kind of notion that Rogadin just go by whatever, like half of their name sounds better, or like that character goes by Rowan, but we kind of just call Raucus Ghost Raucus. Like that's her name. That's her given name, so to speak.
Okay,
One
gotcha.
elite mark down, 2 to go.
Oh boy. Cole's knocking him out quick, but to be fair, you have so many Aetherite tickets to teleport
Dangerous.
between that it's not really
I'm about to run out, so I'm gonna have to buy more.
Oh. Well,
See, the funny
reset
thing
happened
is-
today, so you're in luck. You can
The funny
just,
thing is, I've burned through like 60 Aetherite tickets in the last couple days because of all the crap I've been doing in Diadem.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do go through them, that's for sure. But yeah, you can get, because it reset, you can get your 100 Allied Seals and 200 Centurial Seals. That's a lot of tickets.
I always
week.
take one and then like do it last second, and then take that week's one and then do it last second. Then
Oh,
do
okay,
the
there you
next
go.
day, so I get like 3 in a row.
Yeah,
I like
That
putting
works.
stuff off until the last second.
that will work. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking, while I'm thinking about it, let's go do this, because this will probably teleport me back here anyway once we log into Weeping City and we get done. The weekly custom deliveries reset for Minago, so let's go give her the other stuff that I have in my inventory for her while I'm thinking about it.
Worst case scenario, I can just go off and do my Moogle quest for the day.
Yeah, well,
And
I
have
mean,
the
you
gap
could
between botanist and culinary and get even wider.
do that while you're waiting. Of course, knowing my luck, even though there's not enough people in the queue currently, I'm gonna walk over, and it's gonna pop as soon as I start talking to Minago. But oh, well.
Talk to her faster.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna predict we're gonna pop at 5 exactly
At 5 what?
20 in
5:20. Okay.
That's
Probably
my
a fair
official
guess.
prediction, and I'm not changing.
That's probably a fair guess.
And I will only accept being incorrect if it means we get it in sooner than 4 minutes.
You heard that, Father Time. Don't let us down.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll make
the
really atrocious puns.
Oh God. The stuff that Minago would like at this rank, by the way, is for the Gatherer stuff, is the Shishu Koban. They're available over in the Ruby Sea if you go on the island that Hell's Lid is on. It's right on the southwestern corner there. You can grab them. And that's the wrong menu. So.
I was super confused because where I am in the story, Lise isn't standing there, but I've done the Minago turn-in, so I was like, what is Lise? Where are you?
Oh, okay. But yeah, we could do
spoiler
Far
alert.
Eastern Antiques, but I have enough scripts, so.
Spoiler
Okay, I
alert,
think
Lise
I
doesn't
actually-
stand in that spot for the rest of the game.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I think I actually
Moves
need to do
eventually.
mechanics to kill this one. Dreadworm trance.
Oh, I gotta actually go onto my miner in order to do this. All right. There we go. So let's get Nago over to her next rank with these. Yeah, I think that's fair. As long as they'll pay towards the fund, doesn't matter what, how much or little they value them in terms of, their
Are you,
enthusiasm.
did you get max collectability?
Yes, I did. I did the rotation where you do Discerning Eye a couple of times if you need to, and then you do Single Mind when it sticks. So.
I don't do the rotation. I don't know what my rotation is. I just do the one that I stole off of the Gatherer.
Oh, okay. There was a chart actually online that I followed, so it's probably very similar. The one
Yeah,
that
it's
I
like a
did,
flow
so.
chart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's probably that one. Okay, go ahead and add it to the shipment then, Monago, so we can move right along. Because actually the next rank, the thing that she needs for Gatherers is, we've actually already seen it. If you remember yesterday, or when I was doing the minor quests, I found those Cotter's Dynasty relics over in on the Veladina River. Those are the ones she needs for the next rank for Gatherers, so... Okay, good. The more families we can look after with this fund, the better off we'll be. Oh, hello. Well, sorry for your loss there. Well, don't worry about it. It's all part of rebuilding the nation. You got to help everybody. You know, big, small, doesn't matter how important or insignificant you are. Everybody's got to be on the same page
What are
here.
those? What do you mean, these things I turn in for E3 tickets every week?
No, it's fine. I get you. Well, thank you for coming to see me. I appreciate it. Give me some perspective on the people I'm helping, so... Good thing you had Queck's death with you when you went into this quest. There were a bunch of Corpse Brigade enemies, and you probably would have died if he wasn't there. Oh, nice.
Quack's Death is a beautiful name.
It's pretty good.
It is.
Magnificent verb.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Well, Monago, if you think about that, like that's not the right attitude to have at this point. What's done is done. We did the best we could with the people we had, and now we can just do the best for the people that are left. That's all.
Ow.
Yeah, you can't answer those questions, Monago. That would require you to actually be there in the moment to completely understand all parts of the situation. So, yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know Conrad had a wife. I guess I could have guessed, but... You know, that might not be a bad idea. I hope she'll be okay with me, you know, giving all this money away to all the, you know, widows and orphans. I would imagine. I guess we'll find out, won't we? But we've reached satisfaction level 3 for Monago there, and we are a benefactor of the Resistance Widows and Orphans Fund now. But there is still much work to do. What?
I feel personally attacked by Father Time.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of figured this one would have been a long wait.
Hmm. I am very
Honestly,
familiar with the Gold Saucer. Yes, Monago.
This isn't even the worst queue I've ever had for freaking Mahawk. I was in queue for 45 minutes, one of my runs for the boots.
I always knew these alliance raids would take a while, so that's why I kind of tried to plan them with not that much else going on, so that I had a few things that I could do while we're waiting.
Yeah. The next one is typically fast, and so is Void Arc, but this one is probably the longest one.
Hmm.
It sucks because the glamour from this dungeon is so nice looking.
It is pretty.
I don't know if I remember what it looks like.
I was going to do the relic. I was gonna start the relic, but I cannot because I'm at the part where there's an instant.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you can't take out all
The
your...
new one?
I already did the relic on my main.
Oh, okay.
But the relics are a super upgrade for Jarek on like every class, so I need to do those
Ah,
too.
I see.
Otherwise he's just kind of out of luck.
I'm really surprised they just give you just a 485 weapon just right
I
away.
think they stated they want to make it more accessible to start because it's supposed to be fairly casual content anyway, and the grind comes later.
Okay.
That's fair,
That's what
but
I'm-
that's
that's
the
what-
equivalent of a ruby weapon.
Yeah, it is. It. I think
Good to
in
know
some
for
cases
later.
it might be better because it has 5 materia slots.
It
Oh,
does.
wow.
But the advantage of
Ooh.
Ruby weapon was that was the lowest level, but that was the highest weapon available when it first came out.
That's true.
Until you
see.
got to Shiba, until you got to E8. So, like,
Okay.
I misspoke. Sorry.
That's okay. Well, since we're waiting anyway, like I said, at this rank, Nago needs those Cotter's Dynasty relics, so let's go collect them. Why the hell not? We're waiting anyway.
I
So
need to repair my stuff.
that way I'll get it out the way for the week. And then next week on Tuesday, we'll come back and we'll go from there. I think if I remember right, there's a quest that you can do for her where I don't remember exactly what it entails, but I think it pops when you get her to satisfaction level 4. I'm not 100% sure on that though. I'd have to look it up. But we should be able to do it before we're done with all the stuff I want to do in Stormblood. So
They level up pretty quick.
yeah, it's only like if you do all 6 things for the week with them, you pretty much get it. So
Yeah.
okay, so we need Collector's Glove for this. We're doing the Cotter Dynasty Relic. So here's the rotation basically that I do. We've got all my collectible stuff up here. Discerning Eye is the main one. Just start with that. Impulsive Appraisal 2 has a chance of keeping Discerning Eye for the next appraisal. So you hit an Impulsive Appraisal 2. I kept Discerning Eye. See, it's down here on my buff bar. So now we want to use Single Mind, which allows me to do another appraisal without using up a gathering attempt. So let's see if it stays this time. Okay, so we kept Discerning Eye again. So that means that we don't need to use it. Basically, if you drop Discerning Eye, you want to use it again, but that means you get less collectibles out of it. If you keep Discerning Eye, you want to press Single Mind so you get more relics and stuff out of that, more collectibles. And because I had Discerning Eye pop twice, I'm going to get 3 Cotter's Dynasty relics out of this one node. And they'll be at the quality that she wants. So
Yeah, this is the rotation that I had.
okay.
So
Yeah.
that's something.
Man, it's a shame you don't do like more in-game mining because you actually know what your skills do. When I don't, I just click the glowy button.
See, to be honest, I've thought about that. I realized in this expansion I've been more heavily focusing on crafting than gathering, and it's probably going to determine which Beast Tribe and Shadowbringers I decide to do out of all of them. Because the way that I'm going to do it in Shadowbringers is we have the Vanu Vanu left, and we have the Kojin left, so those will be done, and then I'm going to be doing one of the Shadowbringers Beast Tribes. And
So far, there are 2. One
Yes.
is combat, one is gathering.
yes,
So
so
it's
it's
already, yeah, my personal recommendation is I don't think the Gathering one is that good.
no.
It has some good memes to go with it that they're
It
pretty
does.
self-aware of, but I vastly prefer
But
the one as of
but that depends on whether or not you think self-referential memes are a good thing. To
Hmm.
me.
I would say in the case of that area, they were very self-aware of every meme that came from that area, and I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
Okay.
I
Well-
might also just be personal bias because I actually don't like any of the memes about that area.
Okay.
I unironically like. So there's a song that has like lyrics, the area song,
Mhm.
and the lyrics are kind of like melodic gibberish,
Okay.
and people interpreting part of the most distinctive parts of those lyrics into a phrase, and
Yeah.
making that phrase a meme annoyed me.
I was very biased with that area because me and all my friends were going through it in voice chat, and like immediately we started making the joke before the joke was even like well known. So
I did not because I just thought it was a really good song for an area. So
Mhm.
did you, Yuckman? Have you done the relic?
the relic, yeah, I finished the instance and all that.
Okay.
I was trying to learn the EX fight before. we
Did you
started.
unlock the? Oh, you did unlock the X, right? What about that meme, huh?
Okay, so I kind of glazed over the first part and I read the second line. I'm like, okay, hold up. I have to go back and read that again. Did he
Yeah.
really say that?
It's funny because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, Jimmy, you know that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure meme? Oh, you're approaching me.
Yeah.
I can't beat the shit out of you if I don't get closer.
Yeah.
They referenced that in the relic.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah. I was a
It's-
little taken by surprise at that one.
traumatic.
You know, to be honest though, I'm not that shocked because I was just doing a Namazu quest not too long ago where you have to make them a refresher drink in order to keep them learning the Oriniri dance rituals on the Dawn Throne. So you go to do that, and one of the Namazus makes a reference to that one song where it goes, "If your friends don't dance, because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, they're not any friends of mine." He literally quoted that, except put in Namazu instead of friends, basically, for the entire thing. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? No reference is above. They're not above doing any references like that in this game.
Apparently, it's apparently Koji Fox's fault, like always.
Oh, jeez.
I can see it.
Yeah, it doesn't even surprise me anymore. I mean, I still find most of them funny, but
yeah,
it doesn't surprise me.
I'm fine with it as long as they don't put the silly stuff too close to the main story, where like stuff is happening.
At this point, I'm a little tired of JoJo references, but that one I think is okay because it was like very not related to the actual story.
Yeah.
It was just the unlocking part.
Also, I think JoJo is still super culturally relevant in Japan, even discounting the.
I mean, it's been relevant in Japan before it even got animated.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's like one of the most it's kind of a meme in the West, but it's legit like one of the most popular series like in Japan.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Interesting. You see, I don't know. I haven't watched anything to do with JoJo. All I know is the memes that they show on the internet. So.
I have yet to read it or watch it. I have no doubt I would absolutely love it, but the fans have really pushed me away from wanting to like experience it.
Oh boy.
I feel that on a spiritual level.
Like, I have absolutely no doubt that I would legitimately like that show.
Mm-hmm.
I got through to like towards the end of part 3, which is season 2 for reasons. It's because part 1 and part 2 are pretty short, so they made one.
Okay.
I got to partway to the end and then stopped for a bit, and I started it. Shit.
Oh, okay.
I really like classic rock, so like I've already heard like about a lot of the references to that kind of stuff.
They do make a lot of references to that sort of stuff, yeah.
My understanding is that Araki, the creator, is a huge fan of Western music, and so he just names his stuff. It's kind of like when you name something that if like a person in the West names their thing something that sounds Japanese but is actual gibberish.
Oh, okay.
Basically the same thing.
Gotcha.
It sounds cool because they don't understand because it's in a foreign language, so it doesn't,
Right.
Also, it also leads to funny stuff sometimes with like copyright. For example, in part 6.
Yeah, the Crunchyroll translation where they aren't allowed to use any of the rock band names, like
Limp Bizkit was the one I was thinking.
Oh my god.
what was the AC/DC one? Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. What did they translate that to?
Affordable acts at a reasonable.
Yeah.
Oh my
it was
god.
Nefarious acts at a reasonable. My favorite is Limp Bizkit though, because the way they translated that was flaccid pancake.
That is so nonsensical, and like I actually
it's just I like it because it's just nonsensical, but it's also totally synonymous.
That's hilarious.
No, it's like when you have like a parody of Coke in like a TV show or something, and it's like Boke.
Yeah, I feel like they took those names and put it into a generator. Like, all right, what's another word for these words? All right, take it.
Let me get thesaurus.com up real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I love that though. I think that's hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
I also just really like the stand designs. I think conceptually they're very interesting and fun to like work with as a premise.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get really cool stuff. Or like one of the most dangerous stands the characters run into in part 6, part 5 is a fishing rod.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
It's literally a fucking fishing rod.
Okay.
Because it's a fishing rod where the hook can pass through things, including human flesh.
Hmm.
So he can hook your heart out of your body.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories about how like insane that show is, and I really like its weird like flamboyant art style too.
Yeah, it's the fights are often really interesting because they're very rarely about raw power so much as just like this person has this weird ability. How do we figure out a way to work around it? Let's cheat.
Yeah. And I've heard about like that Dio Madoka contrast where like you start understanding stuff in like the opening as it goes on. You're like, oh, that's what's been happening. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I don't pay a lot of attention to the opening or closing stuff because it's just not. something else to bring to, and also
I
they're
hear
really
after
long.
you learn like Dio's deal and stuff, and you watch the opening, you're like, okay, I know what's going on now.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so
Yeah, like the second opening to part 3, where the motifs make a lot more sense.
Okay, I see. See, that whole conversation, to be honest, the main thing that I got out of it was when you were starting to say, like, how TV shows make references to Coke, and all I could think about was that one drug dealer in Final Fantasy Legend 2, where in the American translation they said he sold bananas instead of cocaine.
That is such an incredibly, like, specific example. But
oh
you're
my
totally
god.
right. Yeah.
I've played all 3 of the Final Fantasy Legend games. I'm gonna play them for the stream one day, but it's just like...
Oh, I'd be super down to watch that.
Those games were just like crazy in some places, man. Like just some of the
Oh, they were.
stuff.
They're like the most underrated Final Fantasy games that no one talks about.
Which
Yeah.
ones?
Final Fantasy Legend
games.
1 through 3. They were all for the Game Boy. This is like way like early 90s stuff. Like I think the 3rd game came out in 1993. So
Yeah.
So can we talk about the fact that Interceptor can teleport up and down on vertical surfaces? Is that just like his thing?
well, he knows float. Like he quite literally knows the float spell and can cast it whenever he wants. That's the canon.
When a battle or something happens, does he just like levitate up into the air and watch then?
He can if he wants. Most of the time when a battle's happening, he does that thing where he like tries to contribute by whacking them with his paw, even though it doesn't do anything. So.
I'm just thinking of like a
Interceptor's a good
primal,
boy.
like he's just eating popcorn while we're battling.
Oh. Yeah, I guess he could do that. He's just watching. I don't know, man. I'm about to
He's got
like get up and go do my Ananta and Namazu quest at this point, so I have something to do.
You might
so
want to.
Interceptor and I can go do some while we wait, because it might be a little bit, yeah.
He's just got like little pom poms and he's cheering us.
He's just sitting up there with Cole's 3 pets, Hoot, Doot, and Boot, and they're like, okay, so who's gonna die first? They're making bets.
No, I want them to be a small animal cheering squad. I like that better. That's cute. I want cute things in my life.
Well, we've got Interceptor, so that's a pretty cute thing. I really want to know what the Garleans did, though, to him, because, like, in canon, it's been, like, a year, and he's still, like, the exact same age as he was. Like, what kind of weird, ageless experiments were the Garleans doing with him?
They ensured he was always baby.
Combat purpose, I guess? Because, I think of Garlean experiments, and that's, like, all I
You
can think
could
of
always
is combat
get one
experiments.
of. You could always figure out one of the EX fight wolf mounts from Stormblood and say that he grows up into that, but only sometimes. I'm not sure if any of the color schemes would match.
Yeah, I don't know. I was
Maybe,
thinking about
the
doing it with
purple
like the
and yellow
Fenrir
one.
mount
Yep.
that you can get for MGP, but I was like, no, that's
Or it's like black and purple and yellow. That's the
yeah.
closest one.
But I was like, no, the color scheme is off. He's not blue.
Maybe.
and he's black and red.
They have a pretty distinct glow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
but
like
I
if
mean,
I
it's not gonna look
wanted
exactly
to-
the same anyway. I'm just trying to figure out what
Yeah.
looks
It would-
closest to.
I feel like if I
to-
wanted to do that, Interceptor would have had to have been a Fenrir
Last
to begin
one.
with, like the little Fenrir minion, you know. So.
What's the last one? When you're for getting all the dogs?
No, the last fight, not the one you get for getting all.
Oh, okay.
Oh. The auspice?
I think so.
I am-
Whatever the
That
one
one's
that's
like-
probably like purple and blue.
And that one's like blue and green. I don't know if that.
Had to
Okay,
refresh. Sorry, my thing
Okay.
wasn't working. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Would assume he teleports to his bed, take a nap whenever Jimmy goes into an instance. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I did get him all those toys and everything. So, okay. I can actually show off Blue Mage, maybe, if the queue doesn't pop immediately after I start doing these Ananta quests, which it could, but we'll see.
I appreciate you loaning me St. Quethrin to help with my gathering, Jimmy.
Well, yeah, no problem. I mean, she's already sitting in Ishgard anyway, so might as well be helpful.
I love how in canon aggro's just retired.
Well, he's helping with the hatching tide this year, so someone's got to do it.
What happened to Aggro?
I decided to let him be retired.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah,
end war is
nothing
that he
bad
just-
happened. He's just.
I thought he tragically broken his leg saving Rory from a terrible fall.
That was the first time.
Yeah, he still actually did things after that. So.
Travel.
So what else do we have here? Okay, boots that I have to go kill. There's a Foper that I need to throw really salty eye drops at. And then the Merid. Okay. I did this Merid one already.
I feel like putting eye drops in a Foper is kind of mean because it's literally just an eye.
Yeah, its entire
with
body
legs.
is just an eyeball.
Is it like? Are there like Voidson or something though, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Okay, the boots are up
Probably
there. The Foper's
Richard.
over there. I'm gonna go do those first so that I have the highest chance of actually using Blue Mage before the cube pops. There's
Or
a
I
Merid
guess,
that we need to feed as well, but
I guess you could say that you know, maybe there's a certain degree of cruelty that's not necessary for Voidson after what we found out from the Warring Triad.
yeah, could be.
So I don't know. That gets into weird philosophy though, I think.
Oh man, they're here, so I guess we.
They're here and they're rude.
Yeah.
Do we need another excuse?
No, not really. Not in my book anyway. So, okay, impure boot. Have one of these.
Is that one of Cole's pets? Evil twin?
No, spelled a different way.
Yeah, no, I was like it's his evil twin.
Oh, the Earth Sprite wants to kill me now. That's the only problem that I have with a lot of Blue Mage's stuff is that a lot of it is AoE. So.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
It's all right. How do you like Serpanaka, friend? I don't think he likes it very much.
No, not at all.
Oh, Jimmy's getting stoned.
There we go. Weeping City's taking too long. I need something to do.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of a patch day, so I guess it would go slow.
Yeah, that could be part of the problem. I wasn't even thinking about that when I made the schedule for this week, to be honest. But
We are gradually increasing in number.
yeah, slow but sure. It's all right. We'll get there eventually.
I would have switched to healer if I knew it would be like this.
I don't think it'll matter because we don't have enough DPS even.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll get there. We just need to get people that aren't doing all the patch stuff, which is probably not a terrible amount of people today, considering it's, patch day, so.
The relic stuff is pretty quick, so I imagine most people have
is.
that done by now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if the people who really want to do it could probably. Like, I guess people who had to get home from work and stuff.
Yeah, that's probably part of it, is like, because with us being in the United States or even just on the East Coast, people are probably just having gotten home from work about 40 minutes ago if they're doing their 9 to 5 stuff, so.
Yeah.
Alright, where's this Foper at? Let's see. Probably that guy. Yeah, that's a hell of a thing, isn't it? Alright then, come on. Have some eye drops, friend. Okay, so it's like those, what's it called? Things from A Realm Reborn. Those stronger enemies that are out in the field. I don't even remember what they're called.
B ranks?
No, not the B ranks. The ones that are like below level 50, but like they're stronger than normal monsters, and you have to do certain things to kill them, like part of side quests and stuff.
I never got their deal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Damn it!
What? Botchosynthesis?
Yes.
Ah. Did you lose the materials?
Yes.
Damn. That sucks.
Ugh. Alright. This fucking market board.
I think in the event, when I'm trying to think about what I could do here, in the event that I get through the Ananta and Namazu quests, and we don't fill up, I might save this for a different day, just because that way the patch stuff, like, people will be done with doing the patch content stuff if we save it for a different day, so we'll see. So then I'll just continue with the story for 4.2.
Yeah.
Because this is turning into like a, like that one time when the Duty Finder was broken at the end of a Realm Reborn story.
Yeah, I really didn't think it would take this long.
Yeah. Well, like we said though, it's patch day, so we're kind of doing it on the wrong day.
Yeah.
I should have thought about this a little better, but that's okay. Lesson
I wouldn't
learned.
have
It
expected
sucks
it
there's not
either.
more steps to the relic, because then people would be doing like Alliance Roulette or something for like Poetics.
Yeah. Well, those steps they said are going to be out at a later date, but yeah, that doesn't help us now. So let's feed this ancient Merid that they have here. Here you go, old girl. Have some fodder. Fresh from the
Elephant.
Chocobo stables.
It's an effluent.
Yes. I guess while I'm thinking about it, I could kind of talk about my impressions of the Stormblood beast tribes a little bit. The only major thing that I would say about their focus with the Stormblood beast tribes is that it seems like with the mounts that they have you doing stuff with in some of the Stormblood beast tribes, it seems like they went more for quantity in terms of the mounts. Like, there's more than one mount in both the Ananta and Namazu quests. In the Namazu, there's like a total of 3 mounts that you can do stuff with during the quests. And I feel like with the Vath, for example, or with the Mughals, like the Mughals have 2, but both of them are, like, one of them is literally just a puffball, so there's nothing to it. But the other one is literally Wyaf, which is one of the dragons that helps you throughout all the quests. So you build a rapport with Wyaf, and then with the Vath, you build a rapport with the Kangamato because it's the only mount that they have. When you go for more quantity and you don't have a lot of quests, like maybe I've just gotten unlucky, where there's haven't been a lot of quests where you've done stuff with the mounts. I've gotten like 2 dailies where I've actually gotten to ride a griffin with the Ananta, and it's like, okay, you want me to be excited about these cool mounts and build a rapport with it, and I'm saying that I'm building a rapport with it, but you're only giving me like 1 quest where I can do things with them. Like, you got to have me doing things with them throughout, you know?
Yeah, after I don't know. I feel like they took a really weird like step with them after Heaven's Word to like, I don't know. You do them so quickly.
Yeah, you do them very
And
quickly.
It's just
too,
like the
yeah.
same stuff over and over just to unlock more story, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're not. I guess I could just say that I don't feel like they're living up to the expectations I had when I did the Vath. Because when I did the Vath in Heaven's Word, I was like, oh, this is cool. You know, this is all pretty interesting and everything like that. And the Mughals have followed along fairly similarly. These ones feel like half of a beast tribe quest by comparison to the Vath and the Mughals for me. It feels like I'm getting half the story. And I mean, I'm not doing that much work with them, but yeah, I don't know. The Namazu have been funny, but like,
expect you to be doing multiple ones a day, so where you don't like really think about it too much.
yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it could be. There could be
Like-
more to it.
Like
I
the
guess.
Gathering one in Shadowbringers, like I got very tired of by the end, because it's like, all right, fly over here, gather 3 things, fly over here, gather 3 things, fly over here, gather 3 things, and I'm like, it feels like there's literally no point to any
Yeah.
of it.
And it's good that you guys are letting me know this now ahead of time, because what I might end up doing, instead of doing the Gathering Beast Tribe then as my one for Shadowbringers, is I might focus the custom deliveries that I'm doing in Shadowbringers more towards gathering than crafting.
Yeah,
or maybe
that's
I'll do
true.
like a mix. I don't know.
I think there's only one delivery person in Shadowbringers right now, but his story is pretty good.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. And I mean, we're going to get a decent mix of crafting and gathering anyway, because we're going to be doing the facet quests in Shadowbringers when we get to the Crystarium. But I'll have to see how the balance is there and how much crafting and how much gathering I'm doing. I just feel like this time I've more focused on crafting than I have on gathering, so
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
okay.
Okay.
It's gonna fill up now that he's here. Now that he's gone.
Yep. He's gonna have to run back.
I don't think it will.
Let me take a look. Yeah, I don't know, we're not exactly, we're halfway there, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you guys can get a good idea of what I've been doing off-screen daily from seeing me do this stuff.
That's true.
And
quite
honestly,
like I quite like the Namazu Beast Tribe. I really like traversing that zone.
yeah, I like it too. And honestly, I feel like the Namazu have added to my experience in the Azim Steppe like a lot, just from them setting up this festival and everything. Like it lets you. it lets you kind of just go off and explore the zone without there being any pressures to it. And the Asm Steppe is that kind of place because it's just a big, huge open area with good music and everything like that. And it's like, I just want to explore it, you know what I mean? And I don't need a story or anything like that to give me a reason to go explore it. I just want to go explore it. So.
Yeah. And I guess that's my problem with some of the other beast tribes too, because you're always just going to these boring, like, middle of the map spots that just aren't really that interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
in this one, hey, look, I'm doing a shooting gallery mini game.
Exactly. See, that's fun.
Yeah. Oops.
Mr. Immortal
I almost
Flames
just shot
person,
an
I hope you
Amazu.
appreciate the effort I went through to make your fucking muffins high quality.
I can zoom in on this too. Just trying to.
Give me the shit.
Oop, I got it. Okay, good. But yeah, like, it's just a fun little festival with a bunch of little mini games. It's like going to the Millennial Fair in Chrono Trigger. You know, there's no real like big story element happening there. It's just there for the hell of it. You know, so.
Also, there's Ephemera that's relatively important to the plot of the Relic, and people are really excited because this is literally the second Ephemera that's been important in the game since fucking. It's the first one since fucking Moonbreda. Barely counts.
Okay. Well, that's it's good that they're giving representation to a bunch of different, races and stuff. So.
Yeah, the story for the relics so far has been like pretty important, like a lot more than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Who knows? Maybe me and Jimmy will have to be forced to do that to get more lore, and I'll cry when we get to that one section of the Relic quest that costs like 4 million gil to get through. Like I always do.
Oh my god.
With how it's going, I don't think this relic will probably have a step like that. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
If it does, it'll have some bacteria costs, and that's not too bad anymore.
Yeah. They said,
Listen.
I think you were just mentioning, they said they wanted to make it more accessible, so like,
Yeah.
you know.
And the fact that they just gave everyone a 485 weapon for just doing a quest, I think they're probably going to be true to that.
Okay, so my issue with all of the Relic weapons in the past is I had a plan for the base game Relic weapon. I wanted a Gaybullet for one of my glamours. I wanted actually 2 versions of it. Neither of them I wanted to be glowing. I had everything worked out. I had calculations, money costs, whole 9 yards. The second to last step in the Zodiac weapons is just...
Mean.
Ugh.
Atrocious.
Yeah, I got to
spike
the
holes
logs,
means.
and I gave up. That's a lot of work. I've
It's like
done
the
a
same
bunch
damn
of,
thing with the animal weapons.
Yeah, I've done a bunch of animal weapons, and I can already tell you anima is like way less bad than the Zodiac weapons.
I just want my Lux weapon for Dark Knight, man. I just want a lightsaber.
I will say doing one isn't too bad, but Zodiac weapons, they just suck.
Oop, that's custom delivery.
They look cool though.
Yeah, they do.
Culinary knife component. Here we go. What do we got here? Yeah, I'm sorry to anybody in the audience. I don't know how to make this more interesting. I apologize.
You're crafting in the middle of a field. You're doing the best you can.
Yeah. I mean, there is an Ochu, like, right there that could totally eat my face if he walks in 5 feet in my direction, so. Not on a gatherer, so it's not like I have sneak.
Also, I would just like to point out, I just did my expert delivery for frickin' Immortal Flames, and I'm high quality the muffins. I got fucking 6 million experience total.
Yeah, those are worth a lot. And they're worth a lot because you can only do them once a day, so.
And I'm just over here like, okay, thanks game, I appreciate that. Now, can you make leveling botanist less painful?
No.
I mean, you can get the turn-in for botanist for the day. I don't know how much it's going to give you, though, because you're at a lower level. That's the trouble, really, with crafters and gatherers that I find for a lot of people, is that it feels like 1 through 50 is a big, huge gate. Like, it's a brick wall that you just have to climb up, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
no,
1 through 15 is a lot worse.
Yeah. Because after that, it gets way easier in a lot of cases, so... Like, you have collectibles for gatherers, which get you levels like crazy, and then you have, you also have collectibles for crafters, but I find that the Moogle quests are better for crafters for 50 to 60, and then there's the Namazu for 60 to 70, so you don't even have to do collectibles, so... Which one is this one?
Quests.
Yeah, leave quests help too, yeah. It was, when I was doing leveling Culinarian, because Culinarian originally wasn't leveled for the stream, Once SB mentioned the Crystarium Facet quest to me, I thought about maybe leveling it in the past, but I said, well, here's a good excuse to go do it now. And so I had Culinarian at 50, like barely above the 50 threshold. I did a large-scale leave for crafters in Ishgard, which is 10 leaves, and then they tell you to do something that's a little bit more than a single leave. And I got like almost to 56 from 50 from turning that in. Now I turned in high-quality stuff, but yeah. And to be completely fair, I didn't craft the things that I turned in. I bought them off the market board because I had an excess of money. But
well, I mean, I buy leaf kits too, like all the people in Party Finder.
Yeah. So I was still like, holy Jesus, I barely even need to do the Moogle quest if I turn those in.
X 18.4, Y 28.7.
Which one is this? I forget, because this Namazu Culinarian here has 2 different quests that you do for him. One of them, the thing that you're taste testing for, well, you make stuff so that someone can taste test for it. It comes out atrocious, and there's a reason why it comes out atrocious, and one of them, it actually comes out to be a good dish, and I forget which one this is. I think this is the good one. I'm not 100% sure. Let's find out. Let's make what he needs for steeping the fish. And then go from there. Cole, you're a cook. Why would you steep a fish?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
I mean, poaching a fish is a thing.
Correct.
Okay.
Honestly,
So, like,
I'm
I
not that
don't-
experienced cooking fish, if I'm being frank.
Okay. See, I barely
think it might
cook
also,
much
I
at
think
all.
it might also
So.
be equivalent to marinating it, like you're soaking it in some kind of flavor.
Yeah, that was what he was
Yeah.
saying in the thing, is that he's got a broth that he's gonna soak it in. So.
I'm enjoying my friends who are gradually having psychotic breakdowns over Animal Crossing and the Easter event.
Oh God.
Because from my understanding, the Easter event replaces a lot of item potential drops with eggs that you can use to craft Easter-related accessories and decorations.
I
Oh.
think
like-
I've heard about that.
Yeah. But the problem is that it makes it a lot harder to find things you want that aren't eggs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, aren't
so if
people
you-
like catching eggs with like fishing poles and stuff?
Yes, they replace fish.
Oh God.
They've been added to like fish drop charts and stuff.
Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
Oh
Yeah,
man.
that joke has been made. And
Yeah,
also,
I'm sure.
Oh, so that's how you do botanist deliveries. I'm stupid. Oh, the
Botanist
game's having me
leaves.
gather, it's not leaves, it's just Grand Company stuff.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess that they were not a big fan of whatever concoction we just made. Let's go back to the Doro Ilo and see what Seigetsu's explanation was for this.
Game, go out in field and gather this thing. What is this thing? Truffles. I don't think the game understands how hard it is to actually get truffles. Better be damn good truffles.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it went awfully, Seigetsu. She said that it tasted terrible. And also, the presentation wasn't great either. I was thinking it was the other one. So this one is the one where the dish is good, but the presentation of the dish is awful. Apparently, the line that the NPC had there wasn't exactly correct for that situation. But there's another one where the dish is terrible, and the reason for it is because all the other Namazu that are here keep eating the offerings that they put on their altar, and so they're trying to put something terrible out on purpose so that they never eat the offerings again.
That's pretty good.
So
The Namazu quests sound like a fucking riot.
they're great, man. They're
don't the
great.
Namazu quests have a thing that basically reveals that like there's like an apocalypse coming, and then every time you solve something, it explains how
Yep.
that would have caused the apocalypse?
Yes, yeah. Every time you increase your rank with them, it tells you what could have happened in the apocalypse there. Hey, there goes Interceptor floating again. And how you've averted it and changed their history completely by helping them with the festival. So
Like aren't a lot of them that the Ara are like just going to fucking eat the Namazu?
I think that was the last one. I think if I remember right, the last rank we got, there was going to be some sort of drought in a few years where there was going to be no no food left on the steppe, and the Zayla basically would have just eaten all of the Namazu. So it's like crazy apocalyptic morbid stuff like that, and then it just cuts the thing over, and you're like, but you've avoided that, hooray. It's like this is phenomenal.
I can't wait to do the Namazu quests. They're gonna be great.
They are great. What can we buy with Kobans? I haven't really looked.
There's some pretty wacky items. I don't know if you've unlocked them yet.
We have Ventures, Storm Sap. I can get a Namazu or a basket of steamed buns for my house. I think the steamed buns you can actually eat, if I remember right. Let's see. Yes, you can eat them. Meal benefits when used. It gives a 4% determination bonus, a 4% vitality bonus, a +2 to gear durability, and 3% bonus EXP for 30 minutes. So that's not too bad.
We have been in queue for 53 minutes.
Yes.
We sure have.
I hate Weeping City
Yeah.
with every fiber of my being.
It's not even that bad. I don't know
It's
what
just
to
because it's
do.
patch day, Cole. That's why it's taking so long. Oh yeah, you can get Namazu for your house if you want as well. These, you can get materials, suppliers, junk mongers, a repairman, or a manservant for your house.
Fun.
That's fun. You can get the Oroniri Yol dance if you want. I'll get that. Why the hell not? And I think I've
Holy
already
shit.
bought
that dance.
this, so.
That was just a straight level up.
Carry more.
Thanks, game.
This untradeable. Do I already have it? Maybe I already bought it then. Okay, well let's find out. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can do the Yol dance right here. This is gonna be dumb looking, but I don't care. Man, I make a fool of myself already just from the things I say. So.
It's
Yeah.
literally just like the chicken dance.
Yeah, it really is. There you go. Oh boy. I think this would work better if I was in like a chocobo suit or something.
Do we want to just call it at 1 hour exactly?
I think so. Yeah. How much is left? Okay, like 5 more minutes. Yeah, we'll call it if it's not at an hour, and I'll just start up 4.2. And so then what we'll do is after 4.2 is over, we were gonna do what's it called, Dunscaith anyway. So we'll just do Weeping City directly before we do Dunscaith then.
Yeah, you might be able to fit 2 into a stream
Yeah.
if queues are friendly.
Yeah. It's fine because after 4.2, like what I have for 4.2 planned is I have the Rathalos quest, my Goldsmith and Miner quest at 65. It'll probably end up being Weeping City and Dunscaith, and then the first 4 turns of Alexander are all in between 4.2 and 4.3. So that might take a little while to do all that stuff.
Oh, and if you're interested at all, Rathalos Extreme is 4-person.
Yes, I was thinking about that, honestly. I'm not sure if we're going to do it on screen, but I would be cool doing it off screen if people wanted to do it.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
please.
Yeah, I'd be down. That is a very unique fight that I
I
wish they
don't
would.
like it.
No,
I
I
don't
like it.
I really enjoy that fight, EX.
Yeah, I'd
I'm okay with it if I'm ranged, and also it's still hard unsynced.
Also,
Yeah.
if the whistle drops, I call dibs.
Hey
I
man,
already
take
got
it. I don't need it, so take it.
I call dibs on the grunts that I've put thousands of hours
No,
in.
I will say,
Monster
I think I had to do EX 50 times to get the whistle, and in those 50 times, I never once saw the whistle drop.
Oh wow.
No,
So-
the
Well-
whistle drop
whistles
is
have
crazy.
similar
It's
drop
really
rate.
I don't know. We had good luck with that one piece of Magitech armor in Alamigo.
That's true.
Maybe our
What
luck
about-
will rub off here too.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. The other thing I was gonna think about, we didn't have a chance to do any Palace of the Dead stuff on Sunday because Cole was getting deep into the crafter rabbit hole. But I was thinking about maybe doing stuff, because the reason why I want to do it is I want to do the floor 100 boss fight for the final episode of Stormblood. It's part of a story thing that I want to do for the final episode. I'm not sure if we're going to do it tomorrow. It kind of depends on if Cole's in the Gathering rabbit hole or not now. But I kind of want to just do it on a day off where we get to floor 91, so that way we can just go and do 91 through 100 on the final stream day. So if anyone wants to.
Well, around what time do you think this would be?
I don't know. Probably like... I'm really, honestly, I'm free all day because of this whole having to stay inside from the pandemic thing. But I could do it in the... I was thinking more like in the evening. It would be
Okay.
like... Yeah. So,
If it's like around 7 or 8, I'll probably be free.
okay.
I'm good to go tonight. I'm at 36 on botanist, and I just realized that going out and doing delivery stuff for my Grand Company literally just hands me a level once per day, so it's just like...
Yes, and also you can't. You have to kind of spread it out anyway because you can buy the Trailblazers set with carved Kupo nuts, but you kind of have to wait until you have enough to do that. And at the moment, you have how many? 6, or do you have 9 now? Did you do the Moogle quest today, or?
Oh shit, my Moogle quests.
But either way, it's fine. Thursday, though, we will be prepared to do the rank 7 quest for the Ananta and Namazu, so then they'll be done by not next Sunday, but the following. And yeah, that should be around. That should be pretty close to when we're finishing. I'm thinking like this week, next week, and the week after, and then we'll be done with Stormblood. So, with the stuff I want to do.
Getting very close.
Yes, yes, we are.
Honestly, the thing I'm most excited for is the one trial coming up for in main story and Alexander.
I'm excited for the Alexander quest
wait.
too.
A lot of the fights are underwhelming, but as you get farther, they start slowly getting a lot better.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't know, man. I usually just like stupid, cheesy time travel plots, and that's from my understanding. That's what Alexander is a stupid, cheesy time travel plot.
As you get farther in, it starts getting like really good with the time travel stuff.
Okay.
This person is advertising their free company, which is an RP company where the free company is the Yakuza.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why it's such a thing in this game, but I see a lot of roleplay free companies that are like crime syndicate based.
Really? Huh.
The ones I see tend to be like we're running an inn. We're either guests at the inn or we work at an inn.
Yeah, yeah. I see a lot of brothels in the Party Finder.
Yeah, that's Crystal, because Belmont.
Well, I love Belmont.
any one that's gonna have. If people are RPing, RP stuff is whatever kind that is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Up until like we got merged with Balmung, I never saw any roleplay in this game until it happened, and it just hit me all at once. It was very jarring.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'm gonna go buy like 84 glass fiber with all of the carved Kupo nuts I have from doing the entire Moogle quest, and then I'm gonna call it if we don't somehow fill up in the next minute or so.
Do you recall how much those are selling for now?
I don't think they're selling for a terrible amount, and I'm not gonna like flood the market board with 84 of them, but I think it's like, I want to say I saw it at like 8,000 gil a piece, which is not bad if I have 84 of them and I slowly bleed out my supply on the board. Like if I sell them like 3 at a time once a day, that's like 500,000 gil. So.
How in the nine hells did you even get that many Kupo nuts?
You do the entire Moogle quest line, and you get a lot of carved Kupo nuts. Actually, I have enough for 83. I need to do one more Moogle quest to get to 84. We'll do one Moogle quest on screen, and if it's not, if the queue hasn't popped there, then I will call it. Which one is...
That is the highest I have ever seen a time elapsed in queue for in the entire game.
I'm really bummed that my PlayStation's hard drive got wiped last year, because I had some that were like 300 plus minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Don't ever try doing PvP at like 3 in the morning, because you're not going to get in.
I feel that.
At 254. Hang on, let me make sure my math is correct, because my math might be incorrect. 254, whoops. 254 divided by 3 is 84.6 repeating, 84 and 2/3. Okay, so I can't quite get 80. I can't quite get as many as I want, and I'm gonna have some left over, and that blows because I don't think I can ever fix that, but that's okay. How can I do this then?
I have dinner soon, and I don't know if it pops like now, I might not have time for dinner.
Okay.
Well, we don't have any tanks and only one healer, so I don't
yeah, and that's me. So we can call it. We'll we'll give it a rest, and we'll just go do we'll do Weeping City directly before we do Dunscape at the end of 4.2. So.
Okay.
All right. Next time I'll try to play like tank or healer or something.
Yeah, well it's
tank
fine.
Tank won't help because tank doesn't have good times in 24 minutes because there's only 3.
All 4 of us got to queue up as healer.
Yeah, I guess so.
Go into different alliances to make sure we get in. Oh boy. Well, thanks for sitting with me through the queue there, guys. I appreciate it.
Try to get in another day.
We tried, but we'll get in once it isn't a patch day. That's all. I should have planned a little better, but that's okay. But thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We'll catch you in the chat.
See you guys later.
You guys later.
Yep.
Or-
60
Okay.
minutes in queue.
Yes.
Streaming? Today? I didn't know you were streaming.
Yeah.
So, Cole, where are you exactly right now?
Doing Mogul quests.
Okay. Wait, where are you? I'm at the Mogul Quest.
I'm flying around on my,
Oh, I'm
On
gonna
the thing.
disband the party, by the way. Oh, on the Cloud Mallow? Okay.
yeah.
When you come back to turn them in, actually, well, hang on. Let me do this. Hang on. Just do this. So I can see where you are in the turning mist, because I'm going to come to you, because I'm going to go do 4.2 stuff. Oh, you're over in Mogholm. Okay. Hold on, I'm coming. I got to trade you things. Stop right there, criminal scum.
I fucking stopped.
Hang on, I'll be right there. I'm just gonna give you these 83 glass fiber because you're the one that needs the money, so. Now, like I said, when you sell them, don't put them all on the board at once. Do like 3 or 5 per day, once per day, until you're all out of them.
And bring a gift. Mom bought these for you
Oh, thank you. Tell her I said thank you.
from the Amish store.
Oh, okay. I got chocolate-covered pretzels. Mom bought at the Amish store. I gotta go give her one.
Those are good.
Those are good,
Their
yeah.
candy's really good.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Okay.
Here is your trade. Here's 83 glass fiber. There we go. Okay. Now we can go do stuff. I need to go back to Roger's Reach, so let's go do that. Yeah. Just go. We'll just start up the 4.2 stuff. It's fine. It's funny, Cole. I remember you leaving me on this hill not too long ago for something similar. Just leaving me here and then teleporting away. It's funny how it comes back around because now you're helping them keep everything up and up with like the rest of the little bits of work that they have left on the tower now that it's all up, and I helped beforehand to get it built.
Well, I mean, now that Nanamo doesn't need a bodyguard anymore, I didn't exactly have a lot to do.
Yeah, true. Okay, let's see here. Hop back on Samurai. And we will go do 4.2 stuff.
In chat mode, say free coupon.
Oh, actually,
nuts.
I have a question. If anybody who knows how the game goes is still here in the chat there, we got a Gatherer's Guerdon materia level 6 here. Why, for crafting and gathering materia, is the level 6 materia better than the level 7 materia? Like, it's better by like a point or two, and I'm trying honestly to understand why, and I'm coming up completely blank. Because like, if you look at the 6 stuff, actually I might be able to show you if I go over to Rowena's place. But like, if you look at the 6 stuff, like, gives gathering plus 15, right? Let's go over to Rowena's and see if I can buy a Gatherer's Guerdon level 7. I should have asked this question while SB and Yugman were in the chat, the stream chat. Oh well. But that's okay. We'll
How
head
do you
over there.
say the same thing you did in chat that you just typed?
So you press enter and then press the up arrow, and it'll pop it up for you there.
This is good to know.
Yeah. Just got back. What was the question? Okay, so let me show you. I'll show you so I can give you a visual example. That's why we came over here. Welcome back, by the way. We have a Gatherer's Guerdon materia level 6 here. It gives gathering plus 15. If I go to the script exchange over here, I think I can buy them here for Gatherer's scripts. Yeah, here we go. And I can even show you here. This is a level 6 gathering materia. And it goes for crafters too. It gives gathering plus 15. This is a level 7 materia, and it gives less gathering than the 6 materia. Why exactly is that? Like, I know the 8 materia is far and away better than the 6 materia, but like... Huh? Excuse me? Actually, I think I might know the answer to that question now that I read the description. It says for the 6 materia, you can't overmeld it. That might be the part of it. Yeah, for overmelding. Okay, I see. So you put in like the 6s until you get to the point where you overmeld, and then you can overmeld these. Okay. See, I've never overmelded on Crafters and Gatherers because I've always just bought the script stuff, so I honestly, I had no idea, so... Well, that answers that mystery. Appreciate that. Do I want to do 4.2 stuff today? It's 6:11. I think we've got enough time. I was honestly thinking I might just do my goldsmith and miner level 65 quests while we're here.
Turn
Since
Spotify
today's
back
kind of
on.
been a BSing
Fucking...
day anyway.
We tried though.
We did try. Yeah, it's not like we didn't try. I'm just saying it's turned into a BSing day. You just pentamelded for the first time last week and you went through like 50 of those? Oh my god, that sounds like hell. Good lord, man.
One of these days I'll gain the infinite power ability to just meld my own materia, and I'm just gonna like go Super Saiyan when I can do that.
Probably.
That's like half of my costs in Shadowbringers gone.
Yeah, really. We're going to do the 65 Goldsmith and Miner quest since today's kind of turned into a BS day. We'll start 4.2 once we're done with these, and these shouldn't take too long, maybe half an hour at the most. But yeah, that way we'll... Basically what'll end up happening is I think there's like 7 or 8 quests in 4.2. And ideally what will happen is we'll start 4.2 today, and then we'll finish it on Thursday or early Saturday. So that way we can just instantly jump right into the Alliance stuff and the Alexander stuff. But let's see what the artisan school needs now here. Okay, good. I'm glad that we got them working together. Don't give me too much credit. It was, no big deal. So what's the problem? She didn't use inner quiet before she started working, did she? Oh god. Great. Probably. I mean, considering she's literally a ball of pure energy, I wouldn't be shocked. Sure. I'll go see what I can find out. The settler's tent, which is across the water. Okay. So yeah, 2 streams back to back of mostly BS. That's... yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Again, it's not like we didn't try. It's not for lack of trying. I'm just saying. Oh well. It's all good. We'll get this done anyway. Let's check on the brothers first before we go from there. Sure, Hal, why not? Yeah, that's what I've heard. So she loses her focus at a certain point while she's doing it. Okay. Well, good. Good to hear. How you guys coming with it? And yeah, how's Jakebica coming with it? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, is that she's literally, like, in 6 places at once whenever she's talking, and that's why I told her originally. It's not that I don't appreciate her enthusiasm, but she needs to slow down. That's why the skill's called Inner Quiet, so... No, I get it. Take a breath, Jakebica. Take a breath. You run on sentencing on me here. Take a breath. We need a breather. Well, I get that, but slow down. Let me talk to you about it. Okay. Well, there she goes. Maybe if she'd let me talk to her about slowing down a little bit. Because, like, I mean, again, quite literally, here's the skill. It says Inner Quiet. I don't think Jakebica knows what Inner Quiet is. We're gonna find out today, though. Let's see if she can actually meld something for me. Yeah, it's like I said, she bungles the finishing touches because she doesn't have the calm. Yeah, and that's also a problem. Maybe she's, I don't know, got short-term memory loss. I would relate if that was the case. Or that too. You do have to have good eyesight in order to figure this whole goldsmithing thing out. You're working with really tiny metals and jewels, so...
Fair enough.
Okay, yeah, I could do that. How do I do that? Do I have to... I'll just speak with her? Okay. I was figuring I was going to have to, like, emote to her, like, wave to her or something. Now don't worry, I'm not going to do what that one eye doctor made me do when I got my eyes checked. Because that guy just wanted our insurance money, so... What the guy did, and this is... I need to get a second opinion on this to see if I actually need reading glasses or not. He had me... You know they do that puff of air in your eyeball when they do the eye test for you, and they have you blink it out so that you can get all the tears out, and then they have you read the board? Well, in my right eye, he puffed a puff of air in my eye. He said, "Don't blink at all, read the chart." And I couldn't, because I'm trying to read through all these tears flowing down my face from my eye because he just puffed the puff of air in my eye. So then I get to the left eye, and he says, "Oh, you can blink as much as you want while you're doing it, it's fine." I'm like, this seems suspicious. I'm no eye doctor, but that seems a little sus to me. Yeah, sus. Exactly. So then, of course, I get done with the test, and I had 20/20 vision 3 years ago. He says, "Oh, you have 3 steps of stigmatism in your right eye." I'm like, no fucking shit. Well, think about what you had me do. That's why I have 3 fucking steps of stigmatism in my right eye. Damn grifter. I still haven't gone to an eye doctor since, though. I still have the reading glasses he gave me, though, and I'll tell you what, every single time I've worn them, kills my eyeballs. Like, I can't see any better than I do normally, and my eyes are so strained by the time I take them off, I need to go to sleep. And I wear them for like an hour. So, I'm like, again, I don't know how glasses work exactly, but I'm pretty sure that's not how that's supposed to work. So.
It's not. Take it from somebody who wears glasses.
Nope, there's the furrowed brow. Are you sure? You need better reading glasses. You need magnifiers. I would imagine she hasn't encountered a cliff. Yeah, you need new glasses. That's what you need. You know, that's not a bad idea. It's too bad I just got rid of all my glass fiber, but I'm sure Kanchana has some, so... Okay. Well, you know I'm good with attention to detail. That's an interesting thought. Yes, that's what it sounds like. Emmeloth is pretty good on her feet with this sort of stuff. I think she'll make a good teacher. She's like the kind of person that works, even if it's like a short notice thing, and it's like, okay, well, what materials do we have available that I can use as a teaching method? And she does it, and it's good. I think she'll make a good teacher here once I'm done. So, to be fair, she's done most of the teaching at this point anyway, but, you know. Okay, precision spectacles. These, I would imagine, need to be high quality. Yes, they do. That's fine. Okay, so, how are we going to high quality this? We need to reflect first, so we'll do that. So all the magical projectiles that I encounter while goldsmithing don't hit me. No, that's not how that works. Let's do an innovation. Oh, I got an excellent. This is going to go well. Yeah, that went perfectly. I guess I don't need to do my full... Normally what I do when I do these crafts is I do reflect on the first step, and then I do innovation. I do 2 prudent touches, a great strides, and then a burgets. And usually that's enough to high quality something 100%, no matter what it is, at least at this point. If I start getting into higher level stuff, like stuff that I would normally only craft if I get the Shadowbringers, then it starts getting a little more hairy. I actually have to include Master's Mend in my rotation then, but usually I can just go off the cuff like this and it's fine, so. Yeah, you too. See how much that gives. Okay, not bad. We'll just finish it off then. That excellent was actually really a really good, a really well-timed thing, so it's okay though. Well, Emmeloth, here you go. I have the spectacles. Let's see if Chikebika can see better with these. I would imagine they're high quality, so. And I'm not going to charge her $81 for them. I'm never going to get over that. There you go. See, that looks pretty good. This has got to be like that time where, like, they've done those, like, weird tests with people's eyeballs where you can, like, you make people who are either blind or really hard of sight, like, they're able to see again because of those precision glasses that they came out with a few years ago. I imagine that's what this is basically like.
Alright, 20 glass fiber. Let's see if this shit sells.
Oh my god. You're welcome. I'm just glad that you'll be able to actually complete the assignments now. Well, no, Emmeloth, to be honest, I can see it, because, like, a lot of people say, and I think Cole thinks that I'm saying this for this reason, a lot of people say they don't need glasses when they do. In my case, it might sound that way, but, like, I'm 100% sure that I know that the glasses they gave me are not correct for me. I might need, like, a lower, I don't even know, what would the term be? Like, a lower focus of glasses for reading glasses? But I don't need, like, the ones that they gave me, which are for, like, people who are half blind. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I guess I did sort of just give her an unfair advantage, didn't I? Oh well. That'll just make the brothers work harder, that's fine. Well, good. You have a good frame of reference, so I'll be expecting good work out of you.
Here we go again.
What?
Back into the work camp I go.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna fucking... If somebody says the word diadem by the end of this, I'm gonna punch them out of instinct.
You know what's gonna be really nice, though? Walking through
When I can
Shadowbringers on a Gatherer and being able to just walk past all the aggressive enemies without them even aggroing to you.
Fair enough.
Because you can do that with Sneak On when we get to Shadowbringers. If you get to 70, anything at or below level 74 will not be able to aggro to you because they won't notice you with Sneak On. So.
PSA, remember to pop the manual.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's what I'm hoping. I think you two are doing a pretty good job of helping us teach them that, so. Oh, okay. Any hits yet? Yeah, we'll get there. One day at a time, we'll get there. That is a fair question. I guess we didn't think about that one. Well, it would let Wido and Hal kind of... I mean, I know they're all doing specific parts of the job, but they could take it as a frame of reference. See, this is like... We don't really have a painter here in Ralgir's Reach, at least as far as I know. And we don't have, like, cell phones or cameras or anything, so they can just take a picture of it. I guess I could just make more if you have the materials, but I don't think you do.
Why could I have Painter as a disciple of the hand?
I'd be pretty cool with Painter being a disciple of the hand, but...
You know what else I want?
What?
I want to be able to give people haircuts. I want an esthetician.
Cole wants Painter and Esthetician, and what was the other one that you said before? It was Painter,
I can't
Esthetician, and what was it, Bartender, I think? As disciples of the hand. That would be hilarious.
Bartender, let me get that shit right now.
Oh, and we learned Manipulation. I don't even have that on my hotbar. Well, we leveled up to level 72, and we learned Groundwork. I don't know what that does. I'm gonna find out. I think I might have misspoke as well, by the way, when I talked about Preparatory Touch last time. I think Preparatory Touch is like Muscle Memory, except it's for quality, and it's only available in the first step. Let me go look. Increased quality at greater cost durability. No, I was right. Okay. Yeah, it has a higher quality increase, but it costs 20 durability. So you basically only use it when you're under waist knot. So, yeah, I probably won't be making too much use of that. Manipulation is restores 5 points of durability after each step for the next 8 steps. So that's nice. We can stick that right over there. There we go. With our durability increasing stuff. Do I get anything else for the other ones here? No, I guess I don't. Okay. So the main ones were, unless there's a what's it called? A trait. No, we already got quality assurance, so that's not a thing. We got rapid synthesis mastery just from that. And yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, what does groundwork do while I'm here? 300% progress for 20 durability. Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know. They're not really my cup of tea, at least not at this point. I'm sure in the future, when I have to do stuff in Shadowbringers for crafting and gathering, well, crafting only, really, they'll come in more handy because things are quite a bit more difficult to craft in Shadowbringers. Like, I can kind of go give you an example. Like, the stuff we're doing here, okay, you know, 1100 difficulty, 5500 durability. You go into these 71 to 75 materials here, and, like, let's see a circlet of... This is a Stone Gold Circlet of Maiming. This is level 71. 3,149 difficulty and 13,000 quality. in order to high quality it. Now, granted, if you get high quality materials for it, you can get the quality to a maximum of 75% of 13,086, whatever that number turns out to be, somewhere in the 9,000s.
Hey, Jimmy.
I think. But, well,
Question.
Yeah.
You're a bigger gatherer than I am, huh? What level do you need to be to get the commercial survival manuals like with scripts?
you have to unlock scripts in order to do that first, and in order to unlock scripts, you have to be able to do custom deliveries. So I think you have to be basically 58, I would say. You have to unlock the custom deliveries first, and that means you have to have something at 60. So get your culinarian to 60 to unlock custom deliveries, and then you can get crafting and gathering yellow scripts.
I realized something about those.
Wow.
They're basically just the GC ones, but better.
Yes, yeah, they are just better, straight up better than the Grand Company ones, yeah.
So I just need to get culinarian to 60 is what you're telling me.
Yep, get culinarian to 60, so that you can get the scripts there and unlock custom deliveries. Get botanist to 58, so you can equip the Trailblazer set, because that plus some decent accessories is enough for you to get collectibles in the Ishgard areas. So
58, you said?
yeah, so 60 for culinarian and 58 for botanist, and then you're good.
God damn. I have 21 levels I need to go for on fucking botanist before I can even get those.
And you have how many more days of Moogle Quest before you get 27?
Good question.
Yeah, how many do you have now?
You mean reputation-wise?
No, how many carved Kupo nuts do you have right now?
9.
9. Okay, so you need to get 18, so you need to do 6 more days worth. So you've got 6 days basically to get botanist to 58 if you want to line things up perfectly, which is plenty of time, by the way.
Aggressively fucking diadems.
Oh my god. How many levels did you say you had to do?
21.
So you...
20 and a half now.
So in 6 days, you'd want to do about a little less than 4 levels per day in D&D.
Per day?
Yeah. Which shouldn't be terrible, I don't think. Like I said, when I was going around Diadem, I was getting like 1 level per continent, so... Or rather, per land mass, like, because there's a southwest one, a southeast one, a northeast one, a northwest one. So I was getting like 1 level per. Firmament
Fate? The hell are these guys talking about?
Oh yeah, there might be a Firmament Fate going on over there because of the patch day. It probably gets you a decent chunk of scripts and experience, so if you can contribute to it as a gatherer, do it. I've never done one because there's never been one when I've been in the Firmament, but if you can do it, do it. Well, what's going on now, Watto? Oh, great. Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna be the the fight breaker upper, basically, like a pacifier, essentially, for our group instead of an actual miner. It's okay though. I don't mind. Of course, the way that my accent sounds, it sounded like I just said I don't mine, which would be just incorrect, but you know. Yeah, I remember those days too. I used to come in here for materia melding, in case you remember that. It's been a while, but you know. Oh, okay. Well, let me go talk to him, I guess, and I'll see what I can tell them about. No, I get it, Stickwix. It's fine. I know what you're saying. Alright, yeah, I'll go have a chat with him. Oh, okay, they're all in here. Got it. So what seems to be the problem, Zansei? Yes, I can, in fact, believe that, being a Hure. What's the problem? I understand that. I'm just saying someone else might need to pilot it one day. Hell, I'd be cool to be behind a gob roller, the wheel of a gob roller. Are you sure you're not the delusional one here? I think I'm biased because he was basically just being racist against me. Oh boy.
What an asshole.
I feel like it's an aura underneath that goblin mask. Is it bad that I feel that way at this point?
Yes.
Yes? It means I'm being racist right back, doesn't it?
I think you're racist, Jimmy, against Elra particularly. I feel.
Well,
my
it's
one
just
retainer
after our
feels
little
attacked.
episode with Magnai and the Oraniri, it's like, well, I don't know though. Anyway. Well,
How do you
I've
do,
heard
like,
both
the
arguments.
delivery thing?
Well,
How do you do like the custom delivery thing anyway?
So you're actually able to do them as a culinarian now if you want to, but they're not worth the amount of work you have to do in order to get them done at the moment. What you do is you got to go to Mordona, and then over by the Allegan Tombstone tents that you can exchange stuff for, there's a quest that you can get that lets you unlock them by going to Ishgard, and they tell you how to get them. So.
All right. No, the only reason I'm asking is because I feel like these other survival manuals are going to become necessary for leveling later, so I want to know how to do them before I have to worry about it.
Well, you can't even get them for Botanist anyway, because with Crafter scripts you can only buy Crafter manuals, and with Gatherer scripts only Gatherer manuals. So.
All right.
Yeah. So you're going to have to use the Grand Company ones until then, unfortunately.
Cool.
Oh, you think that'll make a difference? What does Feather Iron Ore do for it? I'll go get it, I'm just saying. Oh, okay, sure. We gotta go over to the hard place, so let's go over to the hard place, and actually we could check in with Sloey while we're there. See how she's doing. She's probably still got a few things that she needs to keep Menfina's arms up and running, but at this point I think it's just donations, you know what I mean, that she's operating off of. I guess she's selling Near Eastern antiques again. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. Once you get that itch, you know, for her to be doing certain things and making and selling certain things. As a budding trader, it makes sense that she would, you know, just figure into selling certain things whenever she feels like it. Where's the... Oh, down there. Okay. What's going on, Zloey? Long time no see. Well, I'll go help you out with a few things. Right now I'm here on a minor job, so don't you worry. I'll get you some stuff from Menfina's arms. Just, let me finish my current job first. Hello there. Oh, I forget if I've... Are you the one that was in the 60... Were you involved in the 63 quest? I don't think so. But we need a favor. We need to figure out where Feather Iron Ore is, yeah. Oh, okay, thank you. It's in the Ruby Sea. Okay. That's as nondescript as they come, but alright. Yep, got it. Will do. In Hell's Lid. Okay, so it's got to be high quality, and we mine it in Hell's Lid. Got it. Alright, so back to the far east we go. Let's see, where do we want to go? How about on Koro? It's probably close enough. And I'm actually going to go to my notes real quick, and I'm going to erase these from the next patch real quick. Because we won't need to do these in the next patch. So now the next patch is just Rathalos stuff, the quest for Mahak, and then the first 4 turns of Alexander. So that's cool.
Yep.
Alright. Confucius, actually no, my car. I forgot, I thought Confucius was going to be here, but I remember. When I was on jobs, I said I'm going to use the car. So,
gotta make that 6.8 billion gil investment worth it.
It's actually an MGP investment, so. That being said, I still managed to get a bunch of MGP back even afterwards. Like, look at how much I got here. I got nothing to spend it on either. I guess one day it'll be worth something, but I could probably go spend some of my poetic tomestones as well, but I'll do that later. I got nothing to spend my crafting and gathering yellow scripts on anymore unless I buy some materia or something. I don't know. I'd have to look at how the materia is selling on the board, the 6s and 7s, because that's what I can get with the yellow scripts. So, alright, Hell's Lid, what you got for me? 312 to the south? Okay. That might be what I'm looking for. I'm not 100% sure. I might be looking for the level 65 thing instead of the 60. But I guess we could find out by checking. What does it say in here? Just in Hell's Lid. Well, I hate to break it to you, game, but I ain't about to go into that volcano for no ore. Alright, let's go see what we got here. Those are just the Kobans and water crystals. I guess I could take a few water crystals while I'm here. Alright, so let's use, which one is this? Not Arbor Call, Lay of the Land 2. That'll give me a, okay. That'll give me a higher level. It tells you the highest level one that is remotely close to you, so. And I'm not going to fly my car over the lava because I know how that worked in Jak and Daxter. So, let's avoid that whole mess altogether. I don't exactly have, what in the holy god? Funa Yurei. Looks like the one boss from Siren Song. Great. These guys don't aggro to me right now, I don't think, because I'm 73. I guess I could sneak just in case. Crazy lava crabs, man. Okay, Feather Iron Ore, here we go. So we need to get a few of these high quality. I need to see what Unearth 3 does again, just so I'm 100% sure. So this is... Oh, it just upgrades Unearth 2 to Unearth 3. Okay, I see. Okay, that's I can save a slot on my bar. Nice. So Unearth 1 is just 10%. This gives 30 to 100% depending on your perception rating. Okay, so that should give me a decent chunk then, I think. Let's find out, shall we? Yeah, I'd say that's a decent chunk. Man.
Chunk.
It just went from 15 to 96% chance of high quality. Yeah. Let me see here. Bountiful Yield gives me 1 extra on the next thing, right? Let me see. Increase the number of items on your next gathering attempt by 1. King's Yield increases the number of items obtained, period, when gathering by 1. That would be 400. Okay. So here's how we'll do it. We'll do Unearth 3, and we'll do King's Yield, which will give us a bunch of stuff. It'll give us 2 of each. Then we'll counsel with Naldathal to see if I can get it closer to 100. That's close enough. And then we'll counsel again. And then I think we're done counseling. Yeah, we're done counseling. So hopefully we'll get it. I mean, it's 96%, so yeah, there we go. Perfect. And I'll take copper nickel ore as my other one. Man, high quality gathering is easy once you get this stuff. Holy crap. Okay, so we've got our feather iron ore that we needed. I don't know what I'm going to do with this copper nickel ore. Probably just vendor it, honestly. I don't think it's all that worth it anymore for people. Like, I think the scintillant rings still sell for a decent chunk, but I don't think you use copper nickel ore for that, so. Alright, back to Idleshire we go. But yeah, I did, like I was saying when Yugman and SB were on the call there, I did try to take into consideration for Shadowbringers that I haven't done that much gathering on screen. I think the facet quests will help with that, and I also need to collect a decent chunk of mining materials to do the facet quests. What do I have in the items list here? I'll look at my notes. I have to get True Gold Ore, Dimithrite Sand, Raw Petalite, Volcanic Tuff, Yellow Alaman, Highland Spring Water as a miner, and then just in any class that can fight, I need to get Green Gilder Skin and Sea Swallow Skin. Quite a few of each in order to do all of the facet quests. So we'll be doing a decent chunk of mining, I think, when we get into Shadowbringers, just from doing that stuff. I'm probably going to show where to get that stuff, though, and I won't do all of it on screen, because I need to get, like, 48 of each type of ore and, like, 18 of the element and that sort of stuff, so it's, like, it's a lot, and I don't think I'll do it all on screen unless we're, like, waiting for a queue and I have nothing else to do, so. Actually, Stick Clicks, he was. Here is the feather iron ore for you. There you go. Well, good. I mean, it better be, considering the fact that Unearth 3 basically gave me an almost guaranteed high quality. I don't know if you can get it to 100%, though. I'm not 100% sure, because, I mean, I think copper nickel ore was at, like, 99, and I couldn't tell if that was just because my gear was slightly too low or what, so. Well, actually, we needed both of you here, because we have some ore for you to look at. It is some rather good ore. Yeah, I can't tell if it's an Ellison or an Alra behind the mask there. Well, I went to the Ruby Sea. So it was a bit of a long travel, long journey, but you know. Oh, okay, cool. And yeah, that's also a thing. Like, don't work in Idleshire if you want to exclusively make things for just goblins or just human people, because, like, it's Idleshire. That's literally what the place is all about, is them working together. So. That's not a bad idea, actually. Stickwick seems to have the good ideas. I mean, I do the heavy lifting in terms of the mineral gathering, but Stickwick has a good head on his shoulders, so... It's hard to admit, but I was wrong! Oh boy. So now here's the real question. Are Stickwix and Nonawato gonna have an argument in the 68 quest or something? Hey, no problem. Anything to help the workshop. Alright, cool. What do you mean? Are you losing your funding or something? I'm not going to get an answer until the next quest, am I?
Probably not.
Hmm. Oh, well, yeah, that is a bit of a problem. I can't exactly be here every time you guys have a problem and need help, so... Hmm. That is the trouble, isn't it, Stickwix? Okay. Well, we'll figure out how to solve that trouble probably during the 68 quest, and then we'll go from there. So let's go see Nonawato and see what else we've got going on. No, I get that, Nonawato. I'll be here in Idleshire occasionally anyway, because we've got a few things that we'll be doing around here regardless, so... Right, no, I get you. Okay, will do. Let me know when you got another job for me. I got a lot of silver out of this. Miner and Goldsmith, I think, because of the quests for the job quests here, are probably going to be closer to... Well, Goldsmith's at 72 and Miner's at 73, so probably, when all things are said and done, Miner and Goldsmith will probably be around 75 by the end of the Stormblood stuff. I probably just need to get Leatherworker and Culinarian up a little bit in the interim. I'll worry about that later. Don't worry about it. Nothing for y'all to concern yourselves with. I'll take care of it. Alright. Now we'll go back to Ralgir's Reach and we'll start up 4.2. Just wanted to take care of that other stuff since we've got an extra dungeon to think about when we're going into the end of 4.2 there. So. Alright. And let's do that before I lose my couple of things there. Get on Samurai and we'll go see how Lisa's doing. See what they've got going on up there. Now, if I remember right, the quest is, Tidings from the East, which probably means we're going to Doma, which also probably means we're going to find out Kosetsu and Yotsuyu are alive, which means the plot is probably about to take a nosedive again. But I'm going to withhold judgment until we get there, so let's go see. Greeting. Cool. Oh, what do you have to tell me then, Lise? Yeah, thanks for the... Just don't say that joke too loud around him. I mean, I don't know how pissed he gets about people only telling me he only has one arm. Well, I'm glad we could help out with that. It seemed like the right thing to do. Even though I kind of told him, no, go back to Ul'dah if you think that's what you want to do. But, you know... Oh, okay. Well, we know you get up again, Lise, but that's not the point. Right. Oh, okay. Who'd they choose? How does that work exactly? Like, are they trying to make their tribe extinct? Okay. Yeah, again, I don't think they're going to come to an understanding anytime soon, since their leader is currently a vegetable. I don't know if they ever will, Elise, but I appreciate the effort you're going through. Well, glad you're getting through to her, too. Oh, speaking of the Scions, hey, Alpha Node, what's up? And Alice, what's going on? Oh, okay. I was just in the Far East, damn it. I was just doing my mining over there. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, I have Aetheryte tickets and I have
never
a lot of
change.
seals, so... What?
Never change, DM chat, never change.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's basically like a vestibule chat, or like a, you know, a common forum chat in there. Oh, I guess Alice's coming along too. She wouldn't have us go without her. Yeah, I'll come along for the ride, why not? Yeah, unfortunately, now that you're, you know, helping out with the Resistance lease, I don't think you're going to be able to make as many trips to the Far East as before, so... Yeah, we'll let you know. Hell, I might even tell you what happens after we're done anyway, just for the hell of it. I'll be here in Relgear's Reach doing the Artisan School thing anyway. I'm sure they're going to give us breaks, so... Alright.
Ishgard introducing apartments, but people in the room are still fucking homeless.
Oh, God.
Never change, DM chat, never change.
I mean, they've got a point.
God. Somebody responded with, sounds like a modern city.
Oh my god.
DM chat is on point today.
Oh boy.
It's making this grind significantly less nightmarish.
Well, that's good. Yeah, these Aetheryte tickets are going to get used pretty good in the patch content, I think. It's a good thing I can get so many of them. Did I do my elite marks for this week yet? I definitely don't think I did the Kugane one. I might as well pick it up while I'm here. Ooh, framey. How much framey? 40 FPS framey. Good lord. That's framey.
Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, yeah.
We shall restore Ishgard. Also Ishgard, sorry, we gotta reserve all that space for the adventurers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem now, isn't it? How are you going to have the people of the Broom live in the firmament if it's only for adventurers? Because that's how it's been for every other residential area.
Low-key, we should just introduce small Final Fantasy VII Midgard.
Oh my god.
Houses there are so compact together, every player on the server would have at least 12 to themselves.
Yeah. Oh, I know what that one is. We can't do that yet. Hello, here to see Hancock. Yes, please. And of course, here to see Tataru as well. So let's go see what everybody's up with. Oh, look, Yugiri's here too, and so Soroban. All right.
Soroban.
Let's go see what they've got going on.
My friends, thank you for coming at such short
Okay.
Well, you made it sound so urgent, Hancock. I mean, we couldn't exactly
We were
refuse.
told the matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved?
Probably. Let's have it here. Let's hear it.
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
Okay. Must be pretty important then.
My apologies. Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course.
So what's going on?
Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months.
Okay. Are they trying to fortify their
So,
position?
I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugane to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual.
And who's that?
The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
Here we fucking go.
What?
How in the goddamn?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah. What are they doing? Trying to recover the body?
I too am loath loath to believe it.
Are they gonna do?
I saw
Go
the
into
key
the
come down
deep
on top of
ocean?
her.
Yeah.
We all did.
So why would they be here to recover her if she's dead?
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Dormer Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu.
Or they came here to recover her and they're like, oh yeah, Doma Castle got flooded, and they'll just find out now.
But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Oh my god.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
You're telling me they both lived through the keep collapsing?
Hancock, with all due respect, you're testing my
I
believability
thought
at
that
this
such
point.
a possibility.
Like, I've seen some shit, and I don't believe that.
Alright, game. You've broken my suspension of disbelief. Good job. If it turns out to be
I thought
true.
we'd all like to believe the old bear
Out of
survived.
character, we know it's true. I'm just saying, in character, we don't know yet. And, yeah, but if it turns out to be true, then it's like, okay. All semblance of importance just
Indeed.
went out the window.
While I dare not give myself hope.
Do we need to remind you that they
I
killed
will
a
not
major
deny
scion at the beginning of this
such a
fucking
miracle
expansion?
ever since that fateful
Yep.
day.
I remember when the characters
But
died and
regardless of
stayed
my
dead.
personal feelings, if the Empire
Something, something,
to
goddammit,
pursue these
Shadowbringers,
rules
please
so
help.
vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them.
Well, yeah, and here's the thing. If Gosetsu is alive, we don't want
I
him
am
falling into the
bound by
Empire's
duty to
hands.
ascertain the
Yotsuyu!
truth of the matter.
Whatever, but...
Fuck 'em.
You join me?
Actually, no, Yotsuyu, we shouldn't let her fall into the Empire's hands either, because then they'll turn her into, like, some vicious monster of some kind, so we should probably just deal with her ourselves, if she is alive, but... You're pushing my ability to believe in the game's story at this point. I really, really want to say this option, but...
Which option?
I am not sure what I'd do if I saw Yotsuyu again. But I would rather see Gosetsu again than talk about the shit that I would do to Yotsuyu if I saw her again. So let's just talk about Gosetsu. Let's keep the note positive, shall we?
Thank you. If Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Yeah, that was my thinking, so...
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear.
Okay, so let's go find him. So we're making inquiries around town again? Oh, great. Deja vu.
Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not. But I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garleans' movements and more besides.
Perfect. Excuse me. I don't like the look in your face there, but... Yeah, we'll...
Hancock's smile makes me uncomfortable.
Do you find her? You should kill her ASAP and drop her body in lava just to be sure she can't come back. Good idea, Conquer. Good plan. We'll be in the Ruby Sea anyway if they were here, because they were probably trying to secure a ship. So, it will have a way to drop her into lava, because Hell's Lid is right there, so...
Ah, yes, a convenient volcano for dumping your enemies in. My favorite.
Yeah, I don't know, Alice. Probably not good, but... Oh, okay, sure. Well, I appreciate that, Soroban. We'll probably need the boat, because I don't know how good my friends are at teleporting, but I have all the aetherites attuned, but they may not be that in depth when they go to places. Okay, sounds good, Tataru. Yep, so we've got our mission. Let's go do it. Looks like Yugiri's coming with us as well, so that's always nice. Always good when Yugiri gets a chance to do things in the story. Okay, so this is, let's see here, up by the Rakuza district. It's in the back alleys where I had to find that one thing. I forget what quest we were doing where I had to go over here and find this, but somebody was in the back alleys here. I don't feel like it was that long ago, though. I don't know, man. Guess it doesn't matter. We gotta go back here anyway, so. I don't know what they were shouting about. I was walking past and the motion blur was preventing me from reading, so... Perhaps. I guess we'll have to find out when we meet them. Yeah, I don't know, Alpha Node. It boggles the mind. They weren't exactly friends in life, so... I guess they could be just, like, ghosts or something. Specters.
Wouldn't be the most ridiculous thing we've ever heard.
You know, they drifted out to the Siren Song Sea, and the ghosts that are in the ship graveyard just possess their bodies.
Oh boy, spooky ghosts, my favorite.
What if this whole patch was just a Halloween event?
I can't.
Oh no. Tell me it's not who I think it is. God damn it.
You!
It's that Namazu that least punted. Kyoto, that's it. I'm not on Monk anymore, Kyoto, but trust me, I can still kick a mile.
Don't piss off Rory, man. She won't just throw you a mile. She'll throw you so hard that you'll just fly back to your current position.
Yeah, call Lise there. Call her. Good. Oh, okay, and what did you tell them? Right, well, they wouldn't have had so many soldiers if they didn't think she was here. So he sold his method of defending himself as well. That... okay. So that means we need to go and figure out this pawnbroker guy, if it's true or not. Okay. Fair enough. No, it's a terrible idea. I'm going to say this because it's exactly how I feel. You need a watchful eye, sir. I know my Namazu, and you're not exactly the best in the bunch. Yeah, it's fair that we split up in this case, though. Okay, that will work. Well, you better watch, man. She does have a sharp stick that she can poke you with instead of a boot. Okay, yeah, we'll reconvene at the pier so we can talk to Tataru and Soroban while we're at it. Keep them in the loop, too. Okay. Let's head there, then. I don't know why you get these emotes for doing these quests in Stormblood. Like, they don't feature prominently in the quest itself, so, like, why do you get them? I mean, I understand. They want to make sure you have them, but, you know, this doesn't seem like there's a good reason for it, you know? Anyway, the sword in the store. Okay, so let's go find this guy. Wherefore art thou, pawnbroker? Okay, over in the marketplace. Oh, good lord, man. Sorry. Don't know where that came from. I haven't eaten any chocolate today, I swear. I'm serious. What do you mean you don't believe me? Just because there's soft pretzels sitting next to me here, you think I don't have any restraint?
That's not a sound I ever needed to hear.
No, sorry. I have enough money, but I don't want to spend it on random stores, so... Okay, you're not the pawnbroker, then. Maybe this one? Alright. Your princess is in another castle. He's gonna be in, like, one of the alleys or something, isn't he? Just so he's out of the way. Actually, I'm looking for someone, yes. I guess this is the pawnbroker I'm looking for, then. Cool. I don't even have to go looking in the back alleys like a stalking ninja. I think so. Let's take a look at the katana. What do you think, Yugiri? That looks like Gosetsu's sword, just from the purple on the pommel there. Or the, what would that be called for a katana? It's a pommel normally for a sword, but I think.
I think it's also just called a pommel, but don't quote me on that.
feel like there's like a special name for it, maybe. Because the scabbard is the thing you keep it in. I don't know. Whatever. Actually, the Rogadin in question might want it back, so... Yeah, there's also that. I guess I could pay for... How much is this, anyway? Let me ask that before we ask about paying for it. Okay, fair enough. Are you sure, Alphanode? Yeah, I would think you'd want to consult our accountant before you make a purchase like that. Are you sure? We haven't even heard the price of the thing yet. How deep do the Scion's coffers go?
Deep.
Oh boy. Well, we have the katana back. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know why Yotsuyu would have such a sweet tooth when her teeth were normally just filled with the blood of the people she stepped on, but, you know. I guess we can go find out. Let's see. Okay. Let's go make some inquiries then, shall we? At the Dongo place. Isn't that like right near where the leaf crafts are? Or the leaf quests are for Ishgard? Or not Ishgard, Kugane. I think the leaves in Kugane are only available to crafters and gatherers, though, because as far as I know, they aren't available for disciples. Unless I'm like missed something, I don't think they're available for Disciples of War and Magic. Probably because the leave quests for Disciples of War and Magic weren't exactly done by a lot of people, I would imagine.
Fair enough.
So, unless you're like a low level, then people do them, but there's usually better ways to earn experience on those, like using your roulettes, so, or just doing the highest level dungeon you have unlocked over and over.
So, Jimmy, here's the thing about these patch content quests and what's happening on them. You might have a bit of an easier time justifying what I'm going to tell you when things happen because of a quest we actually did earlier on stream together.
Which one's that?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay.
When you actually get to it.
Okay.
Are you past Tidings of the East by now?
I'm doing the sword in the store, so.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds like he's probably traveling to go see Lord Hine again. Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? Oh, good. That's a Garlean airship in the thing there, so.
Ooh, those are my specialty. I know how to blow them up.
Fair enough. Unless even if you do that, they may somehow pull a Star Wars and still bring her back. Yeah, I know. Yeah. They seem to be keen on having her come back at every plot contrivance they need her for. Like, at this point, why not just invent a new character? You know what I mean? Like, that's equally as vicious as she was, but is not named Yotsuyu.
So I did my research on this line of quests, actually. And I've come to the conclusion that they literally just wanted a second chance at writing Yotsuyu's character.
That's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. You do not write them back into the story. It's the same reason that I said it before about keeping her alive with plot contrivances because they think her story is good. If you keep your character alive with plot contrivances, any story you invent for them, in my eyes, now this is all my opinion, let me express that first and foremost, all my opinion, but if you keep a character alive due to plot contrivances to tell a story with them, their story is pointless. Similarly, if you want a second chance at writing the character and you bring them back to life by plot contrivances, their story is pointless. Again, my opinion, but hi. Good lord, man. What are we writing for? A third grade essay contest? Jesus.
I will say, though, as a whole, despite some of the strange things they did with the patch content, on the whole, I do still have a very positive opinion about it. Mostly because, like Stormblood, it picks up like a motherfucker later on.
I'm withholding judgment until I see everything for myself, but initial impressions are not strong. Of this part. 4.1 I really liked. This part is starting to take a nosedive for me.
Give it time.
Oh boy. Well, he likes kissing ass, Sally say. What else do you think he does all day?
Who likes kissing ass all day?
Kyoto.
Man, to me, for somebody who helps the Namazu, that's pretty fucking...
Kyoto is barely a Namazu call. Like, oh, the Namazu are fun-loving people, and they want to throw a festival. Kyoto likes dealing with some shit in Kugane. He likes dealing with the undermining inner circle of Kugane. So, Conquer has an idea of where the plot's going, but won't say. Okay, that's cool, Conquer. If it ends up happening, just let me know if you were correct. But yeah, we'll withhold our judgment until later. That's what we'll do.
I'm not telling my brother jack shit about anything that's happening in the patch content as much as I want to, because as much as I love the patch content as a whole, I'm not, like, huge.
You don't want to spoil it for me, because that will...
I don't want to spoil it, and I also want to explain my stance on it when you've played through it.
Okay.
Because in my firm opinion, things justify the means, and they gave good content, but some of the story steps were a little whack.
And that's the trouble with me, is that I get hung up on those to the point where it doesn't matter what they do afterwards. Yeah, they didn't even haggle, Tataru. Like, they should have let me do it. I would have at least gotten a better price.
I love the look on Tataru's face when she shudders to think about how much that shit would be costing.
She's gonna take the katana and kill Alpha Node with it.
I don't care if this katana was made for a Rogan, I'm still going to obliterate you with it.
Yeah.
I've caught up to you with Hope on the Waves.
Okay.
I actually really like how this questline starts.
Ooh, Tataru gonna have some words with you, Alpha Node. I don't think he even knows the reckoning that's coming for him.
Wait, Jimmy, hold the ship!
Okay.
Are
you jumping down the pier to
Rory's
get
just
to me?
jumping because it's faster than a base movement speed.
Bye, Tataru. We'll be back. Okay, we got up to the ruby price. Awesome. There's an instance here. Let's have a chat while we wait for Rory to... It's just Keemstar screaming.
Keemstar screaming. She just crashes into the fucking pier. Rory used Ecliptic Meteor.
Yeah, that.
Okay, I'm done.
No, it's not your fault, Yugiri. It's that Alpha Node was a dumbass and didn't haggle the price with a pawnbroker. Hi. Now I'm busting Alpha Node's balls. Oh boy.
Everyone's busting Alpha Node's balls.
Tataru is secretly the strongest in the Scions yet. I mean, technically she does control all the money, so...
She's a level 99 goldsmith.
Yes. I envy her just
or
as
a
much
level
as I
99
envy
merchant.
Godbert.
Imagine Tataru's just
Alpha
on the
Node,
level of
you
Godbert.
can't say that, though, because you're not the accountant. You have to consult with the accountant when this stuff happens. You can't just go buy... Do I need to get the wealth manager here from that wealth management commercial? People often ask me, who should be a wealth manager? Nobody. Nobody should be a wealth manager. Okay, what kind of work do we have to do? Let's go find out. Because there's an instance here, which means the Garleans are probably going to catch wind of us and try to fucking murder us as usual.
As Garlean do.
Yeah.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
That seems like a good idea. Where are these sentries? Hello. Usually when bombs go off, that's not a good thing. Especially...
Renzo cooking!
Over there. Oh god. Calls Renzo cooking. Is that the Confederacy? Is that what's burning? Oh god.
What's going on up there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy.
Great.
We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, But for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
Well, actually, Ikaruga, the Confederacy is an old friend, so we could probably help them the same we're trying to help Gosetsu. Sounds like we've got work to do, gang. I guess we're going. Oh, that's not good. There's the ship. Yeah, they're dropping walkers, vanguards, so that's not good.
Big boys.
Those
The
guys.
Guardians bear no love for the Confederacy. But with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless...
You think Yotsuyu and Gosetsu are over there?
Unless Yotsuyu is on that island.
Yeah, could be. Guess we're gonna find out, aren't we?
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
Yeah, one hand washes the other. They washed our
We will
hands
help
out. I mean, we washed
while
theirs
you
several
remain with
times, but...
Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Okay.
Fine. Then you haven't heard the last of this.
I mean, I know Alice's kind of out of the action because she was just injured, but...
Soroban, we may need to
We
make
just
this
got her
fast.
back by you putting her on a
So
bus,
that boat is ready
Alphino.
to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
She'll get her chance.
What? And you're going to swim
Are they
there,
flinging kitchenware in the kitchen up there, Cole?
This
Yes.
is the quickest way. And you may rest assured I've been practicing.
Oh, have you? I have a question, Alphino. How are you going to keep your book from getting wet? Oh my god. Belly flop right into the water. Is he going to be fit to fight when we're done? That usually hurts. Alright, here we go.
Man's was just like, yeah.
Pencil dive. That's what I did anyway. Oh boy, here we go. Alphino, take a breather.
I did it.
I did it!
Oh my god. I forgot how funny those instances.
I don't know who was just talking there, but we're here to help.
Oh, that's a good point, Jimmy. Why didn't you get the car out?
I should have gotten the car out. I really should have. It would have made getting here a lot easier. Deal with that direct crit, sir. I just hit for 23k on a Guren. And a direct crit.
I'm watching it so until you get up to the point where I am, because I stopped in the middle of my cutscene specifically so you and me would be caught up around the same time.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, there's a cutscene after this instance.
Gotcha. Get back here. I don't know who's throwing wind beams or something, but okay. That'll work. I think
pretty sure
Alphino was
that's
just gonna do an
Alphino.
AoE or something, but... The old man, huh? Okay. Oh, Tansui, that's who was talking, okay. So Gosetsu's probably here. The question is Yotsuyu? Let's go find out. Yep, there we go. Full-scale warfare, basically. And there would be our quarry.
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Uh-oh. He's having a distinct case of sea lung, it seems like.
Is he all right?
Gosetsu.
No time for questions, Imperials. You leave or you die. That's the options here.
Damn, Alphino has a macro to summon his carbuncle whenever he pulls his weapon out.
All forces, attack!
You will rue the day, sir. You will rue the day. And you'll rue it right now.
Centurion's all mine.
Okay, go for it.
Cracks knuckles. Intimidating me.
I mean, I used a Guren, so... Don't get mad at me for that. Ooh, I Madari'd that guy in one shot. I'll get rid of the little ones.
Thanks, bro.
now I'll help you with the big one. Oh dear God.
It's all cooking!
Come here, you!
Oh, that's a big boy.
Working on him. Okay. Keep that turned the hell away from everyone. Well, he gave me the opportunity to Shifu directly where I'm supposed to. Oh God, self-detonate. Not today. Hey, get back here. There we go.
You got him more.
Yep, I see him. Keep him in the AoE. Oh God, there's two of them. Actually, okay, so this guy's slowed. I don't know why he's slowed, but it is a good thing. I was gonna say, maybe I should use arm's length, but no, if he's already slowed, it's probably fine. No self-detonations today, so this guy might go. No, his cast bar is really long, so we'll get him. I'll just push my DPS a little bit. And now for this! Yeah, this is a really long cast bar. We'll be fine. He's standing in a Doton, so it'll be good. There we go. Alright, where's our Centurion? Have a Midari, friend! There you go. There's the Hexadrone.
Renzo Kuchen.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Oh
it's
boy,
on
another
me.
big boy.
Circle of Death. Great. He shall die by 1,000 cuts. I can't use Doom of the Living. I gotta make something anime out of this.
At least you're trying.
Oh God, not again. I don't know where those missiles are going, but oh dear God. Okay. Well, alright, that's not good. I didn't realize that's what he meant by back all of you.
Oh boy.
Ouch. It's alright though, I'm good. I didn't get eyes open unfortunately, but that's fine. We got it. Good. Oh, there's
The
more.
art of my forebears.
The only heart that's stopping today would be yours, friend. Oh, big guy. I have a Midari with your name on it, sir. Ooh, 40 seconds till Alpha Node casts Starstorm. Okay. Let's see if we can push our DPS so we can kill them before he uses it. I should probably try to get this guy inside of the thing, shouldn't I? Ow. Okay. Well, okay. Oh, this guy's out of it. Hang on. Come here, you. There we go. He's in the thing.
Focus. Release.
Awesome. That will do some good.
God damn, Alpha.
It's that LB2. Not one to be outdone, of course. Alright. Good work, everybody. Duty complete. That went swimmingly, actually, even though I kind of pulled a mine directly on top of where my people were stacking.
Imagine being able to LB in instances.
That would be nice. I think it would break the instances, but that would be nice.
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
Yugiri, my friends, the kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
Well, they had to be kind somewhere, Gosetsu. They were unkind in washing you out to sea and leaving you with her, so...
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that.
Hey, what are friends for,
But they
Tansui?
would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Yeah, let's talk about that, shall we?
Do not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
She's probably thinking they sure don't sound like it. She has that bewildered look in her eye. You know, the same look that most people have when she talked to them.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
Yeah, how did you live?
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below.
Right, but the only
were
thing that was
swept out
down there
into the
was
One River.
ocean.
Where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts.
Great, so the reason you're alive is wood ex machina.
Door.
Exhausted,
To be fair,
we drifted out to
those
sea,
those doors were pretty powerful
mercy
looking.
of the
And they were pretty
tides,
big.
which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
Great.
She was with you the entire time.
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witch.
That's not entirely surprising.
You're killing me, game. You're killing me. Okay.
But it offered precious
going.
little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
Convenient amnesia.
A trick, surely.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That was my first thought, and I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard.
But you didn't have the plot relevance to do it, Gosetsu, did you?
From certain death. 'Twas their will that we survived.
FFS, I was right.
Yep.
And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Let's hope Hein will see her in the courtroom and instantly kill her.
Judge what?
Yeah, I love how Yugiri is saying exactly what I'm thinking.
Man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
She's still a war criminal.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say. But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
I'm with Tansui on this one. I'm glad Gosetsu said it, because now if he doesn't do it, we can hold it against him.
You should be on your way too before the Imperials decide to take another tilt.
Yeah, really.
Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. I was gonna say I could just teleport, but I don't know if my friends can do that, so. I think we rubbed off a little on them, considering he was feeling so, generous today. Okay, then. Here we go. You're welcome, Gosetsu. I'm glad you're here, at least, but... We will be, yes. Yeah, Yugiri, I get that, but I don't fucking care.
What did Yugiri say? I'm sorry, I didn't.
She said, few have suffered at Yotsuyu's hands more than Gosetsu, but if it's his wish to take her along, then I'll go with it. I'm like, Yugiri, I get it. I don't care. I just don't care. As soon as you heard the bit about the Dongo, you had a feeling she lost her memories. Yeah, yeah. And at the very least, yeah, we need to leave here and get Yotsuyu to some place where they can at least take her as a prisoner of war or something. So, all right, yeah, let's go see. I think we already played this NPC at Triple Triad, so I'll ignore the opportunity to, you know.
You know what? For the sake of pissing off my brother, I'm willing to give Yotsuyu a chance. At least until we get to Hien.
That doesn't piss me off. You think whatever you want. I'm just telling you that this is not good.
Listen, Jimmy, all I'm saying is, it might not be good, it might not be bad either. The most we can do is get her before Hien and hear what he has to say.
No, it is bad, objectively. It's a bad storytelling device that they're using to keep her around.
You know, sometimes it frustrates me that you have a very outside of game experience.
I've graded many a short story in my time working in the writing lab at my community college. Oh, it's probably soured my feelings about these things quite a bit.
Upside, Gosetsu's alive.
This is true. I'm glad Gosetsu's alive. And here's the thing. Does it feel like a bad plot device when they keep Gosetsu alive? No. To me, no. Because Gosetsu has the physical build to be able to take that kind of punishment of being swept out to sea. The guy's like 500 pounds of muscle. He could live through something like that. Yotsuyu, she has a Garlean weave in her kimono fabric. Fuck off! Are you kidding me? Like, what in the goddamn... Do you expect me to believe this shit?
To be fair, that's not the most unbelievable thing the Garleans have ever done.
No, but here's the problem. It feels like a plot contrivance. It takes me immediately out of the experience because of the fact that I'm cognizant that they did that kind of shit to keep her alive before. So...
I mean, is it really that far-fetched? She was working for the Garlean. She's not just gonna walk around in a fucking kimono because she wants to.
It's not that it's far-fetched, Cole. It's that it feels like they were pulling at straws to keep her alive. It feels like the developer is taking me and slapping me in the face and said, "You don't like her? Fuck you. You get more Yotsuyu. You think we did a terrible job writing her? Fuck you. You get more Yotsuyu." Anyway.
Fuck you. You get more Yotsuyu.
Let's keep going because I want to know what they're gonna do with her. Hello. Well, with Alice on her, I don't think that's gonna be a terrible thought. She's probably, if she actually has lost her memories and this isn't just some elaborate bullshit ruse that we're all falling for, then, I mean, yeah, I don't know, it just... But yeah, having Alice and then Yugiri keeping an eye on her will probably, you know, be for the best.
So you're under the impression that this is a ruse?
I don't know. I'm withholding whether or not it's a ruse until I start to see signs of her cracking the character that she's playing. I don't know because we haven't heard hardly a line from her since she got here.
Ow.
So... Yugiri's killing it today. Everything she's said and done about this whole situation has been me to a T.
Has been me.
Yeah, the Red Kojin probably wouldn't be too happy to see her again. They'd probably be so upset they'd summon Susano on her. Actually, let's make a stop at the Isle of... what's the isle that they live on first? I have a delivery to set at their door.
Isle of Zeki.
Isle of Zeki, that's it. Let's make a quick pit stop to deliver something or someone to their doorstep before we go off to see Hein. At the very least, Gosetsu does show that his injuries still impact him and he hasn't been able to get them properly treated. Yes, so again, it adds to the believability of the whole thing, Conquer. Memory loss for this character? Seriously? Yeah, and the thing is memory loss as a storytelling device, I don't think is inherently a bad thing. It's
I was about to
just
say the same thing, Jimmy.
It's just what it's being used for in this situation is upsetting. So
memory loss, given certain circumstances, can play with your expectations and make you love characters that you didn't love before, or alternatively annihilate your feels in the most painful way possible.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. I've used it.
Yeah, it's just the problem is they're not using it in a good situation here, and it just, oh god. No, we can't go there. They have no dongo. If they have anything, they have fish, and I don't think you want fish.
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 Jimmy, so far in the Thatch content, egg.
I mean, again, I liked 4.1.
Just that video is you during the patch content.
It's gonna be me for 4.2 until Yotsuyu gets resolved, is Caption to Sea Doggo. If you've not watched Caption Sea Doggo, go look it up on YouTube. It's great.
4.3 to answer your question, which we're starting in the next quest, actually. I think. I'm not sure if this quest we just did was actually the end of 4.2.
Well, we're gonna find out. Whoops,
Let's Google it.
Soroban. Yes, and I hope you don't run into the Red Kojin on the way back to Tamamizu, because, well, if you do, got the old link shell here. Give me a call. Oh, okay, sure. What's your next business venture, then? Extremely lucrative, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, I could completely understand that. Alpha Node, you have no idea. Yeah.
Alpha, no, you have no idea. No.
Yeah, and buying a house and furnishing it in this environment.
4, 5 quests off.
Yeah, again, check the price on these things, Alpha Node. Like, Jesus, man. I feel like memory loss should be done with the right circumstances to make it more believable. Yes, exactly. And if you do it in circumstances like this, it's like, okay. Okay, fine. It's obvious you don't care about your story, so I won't.
I will say, though, I'm surprised. We only have 8 quests before this Yotsuyu shit gets resolved. God damn, it felt like a lot more when I did the patch content.
How many cutscenes are in there, though? And instances?
A lot.
That's probably part of it, then.
A lot.
That's probably part of it, then.
Like, Jimmy, I don't think you understand. This patch content has the record for the most times I've seen the message of, there is a lot of cutscenes here. You might want to set aside some time to watch them.
Right. So Zoroban has quests for us to do in order to refill the coffers. I'm gonna go do those, I'll go help him with his little venture later. I have no idea what it entails, but I'll go help him with his venture later. Yugiri will probably take us to wherever we need to go, so I can save at an aetherite in a sanctuary. Yeah, where should we meet him then? Oh, at the House of the Fierce. Okay, that makes sense. Sure, will do. Cole, you're gonna want to take up Soroban's offer, though.
Am I now?
Yes, you are. Are you guys...
All right.
Oh, no, they're walking in the correct direction. I was like, wait a minute, why are you walking towards Isari? No, Isari's over there. Okay. So while Rory takes care of that business venture, let's go head to the House of the Fierce and make sure that Yotsuyu gets there without getting mauled by a tiger.
Oh. Okay, Soroban.
Good to take him up on his offer? Is it as lucrative as he says?
Well, he wants to meet me at Hell's Lid with Tataru, so this is gonna be fun.
Oh boy. Yeah, we gotta get past Namai without okay, we did make it past Namai without anyone in Namai noticing that she's here. Good.
Hey Jimmy.
Yeah.
Can you call off all my meetings with various peoples? Oh wait, I'm not the Sultana's bodyguard anymore. I don't have that responsibility. Fuck.
Well, you found employment, and whatever Soroban's doing, he said it'd be lucrative, so.
Save your tears for the morrow.
Flap, flap, flap.
For we who yet walk the path.
Oh, you're still going.
Too much in the destination.
Yeah, I'm doing this cutscene, and then that's it, because we're going to be in the House of the Fierce, so.
We shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, one which I have clung to ever since.
So are you gonna give it back now, or now he's just gonna run up and hug him?
Bruh.
Gosetsu,
That would be the bro moment for me.
glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That's right. Didn't Hein almost die at one point, and then Gosetsu rescued him?
That they
Correct.
I forget the exact circumstances, but
Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend.
well, there's the good news. Now for the bad news. The person standing behind him.
Though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complication.
Like a woman that no one wants to see in Doma. Period.
Certain complications.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Ow!
Explain to me why you brought a mass murderer into my house. How am I supposed to make dinner for a mass murderer when I know they're a mass murderer?
The Empire is bold indeed.
I thought of a really fucked up thing to say in response to that, but I'm not gonna say it.
As
Oh, boy.
acting viceroy, Yotsuyu.
All I have to say, all I'm gonna say is Hannibal Lecter their ass.
The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
No, don't eat them. That's not the problem. Serve them somebody and make them eat them.
Oh my god.
Or her death.
So let's save him the trouble.
Are you a friend too?
Oh god.
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true.
Can Gosetsu get medical treatment first? No? Okay.
Decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless.
Convenient,
people
that.
have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time.
I feel like we're going to be in a Fordola situation here pretty soon.
Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Let's just hope Jifuya didn't have anybody who was murdered by Yotsuyu. Probably, because a lot of people lost folks in Doma to Yotsuyu.
Yes, my lord.
You're going to need to place her with somebody who is, like, stone cold, Hein. Won't, like, touch or do anything in order to, like... They won't, like, go in there in the middle of the night and just murder her and be like, guess she choked on her dinner.
No, I don't want to.
Or, and follow me here. Actually, no, that's a terrible idea.
It's all right, Soyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl and listen to Yogiri.
She is a damn good actor, isn't she?
I just saw it in her eyes. That's all I got to see was that face right there. This is a lie. She's bullshitting us.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel.
She's quite the actor, isn't she?
If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
It's a wonder she didn't, like, join an acting troupe instead. She would have really gotten noticed then. She wouldn't have had to murder thousands of people to get noticed then. Well, that's some shit. What else is going on with you, Hein? Yeah, well, you know, it's what we do. I've been here and back a few times already today, but that's not really a, you know, a big deal. Oh, okay, cool. You guys have made some progress on the Enclave. That's not a bad idea to go check it out, then. Really? Now that's an interesting thought. The kids in Revenant's Toll would be happy to hear that. Yeah. What's up, Alice? Yeah, I guess so. Did they go get medical treatment, or what exactly happened? Oh boy, here we go. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I thought Yotsuyu did something, but nope. Yeah, where did our captain go, then? Yeah, we could help you out if you're looking for him. I mean, we got nothing better to do. We're already here, so. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. If you stay here, the soldiers would probably be able to, you know. Alright. So you stay here, Hein, and we'll go searching for the captain to see where they went. But where has Jifuya gone? And how long can Yotsuyu keep up this bullshit act? Find out in the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, the Stream Edition. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which will be on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I have no idea how far we are in 4.2 at this point, but I think if we keep going at the pace we're going, we should be able to get done with 4.2 on Thursday. So that way we can move on to the patch stuff. And then by Saturday, we should be good to go for Weeping City and then Dunscaith, which we might even just do one right after the other, to be honest. But we'll figure it out as the week goes by. Either way, until Thursday, everybody, take care and have a good night.
Peace.